Glubbers. Don't trust actual spheres. Why would a 3D ball lie to you, Mechtoon? Lull the horizontal blocks that touch on waterproof. FK at Earth, no globe stairway. Water la 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 la, watch a thought go. Put some rectangles out on the lake. Get a side view to match a stairway. Globe step in water drop. Lab embedding globers. Can't flat earth, it's parallel verticals. Everywhere in cubes all line up. They don't diverge like Legos on a real ball. La la la, globes only have horizontal and vertical dots that are the same dots like golf ball. La 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 la. FK at Earth has one type vertical, that's not horizontal ever. If you can't poke a stick perfectly horizontal in any lake or pond, globe debunk, poke at the vertical water hump with the sub 1 bet. 1,000 to 1, only globe subs can poke out of water horizontally live or out of vertical water ocean wall live. I'll bet up to 10,000 odds, 1,000 to 1 that I get for their globe to win. No excuses, only reality and physical results. I've got 100 different bets, we can do, I'll win them all. I'll get my flat non-spinning surface versus a ball spinning live. Let's bet 1,000 to 1, my favorite which match reality on all local levels, adding up to all levels. I'm ready to bet and demonstrate real ball physics. You guys think is lying for what if you can't demonstrate a real 3D ball in a lab? Debunks every globe claim, wanna bet money. 1,000 to 1, Glubber science not proven stuff makes it real lullo, so ifs are real, but a ball breaks all globe claims. Please trust reality and a real ball doing what it does. Over retarded, Globber, what ifs and buts, excuses and nuts, why can't Globers trust a real ball in lab? But when Def does, 80 dozen miles look like left to right, Globber nerds. Glubbers don't have speed or distance ruler with 93 million on it. Why? What's 24,000 miles look like against a horizon? Glubbers can't demonstrate how a plain hot air balloon helicopter flying around a ball and land a lemon. Imagine a side view to verify hill water ball wall hump. Got any side views? Goofy Glubbers 3959 doesn't exist. Got any vertical dropping hot air balloons along vertical ocean sea level live? Imagine what balls do, ignore our reality of 3D balls. Lol, all the allergic to ball guys. Nobody can believe a belief, and a belief is conspiring against you. I wonder what 3D balls do in physics. It must be lying to you. A 3D ball, how does a foolish conch pendulum work in a real ball? Sending Globers don't know them, put it on a flat table not spinning. Let's take a look and see which matches reality low with your ball in physics is used to obtain how balls work. What is the roof rate? Lol, can any of you demonstrate how a hot air balloon goes around a ball? How high do you go for sun to stop moving? Lol, Globers live video, no video of sun sitting still. Lol, Globers.
Dive into madness, where shadows collide. A podcast of chaos, where truths are denied. The Debunk Show, unraveling lies. Mike and his guests, unveiling disguise. Conspiracies tremble as we break through the haze, unmasking illusions with a thunderous blaze. Electronic beats intertwined with steel, unleashing the truth with an unstoppable zeal. Welcome to the Debunk Show, where we expose the secrets that they don't want you to know. EM meets metal, explosive blend, unexplosive blend, unraveling conspiracies until the very end.
Hello and welcome back to the Debunk Show. Welcome to the Wednesday edition. Andy, I'm so sorry. I didn't know you wanted to be on tonight. All right, we're going over. I told Cody in chat that we were going over Mikey stuff today. But I mean, if you want in, you can by any means. Because what we're doing tonight is we are doing we're gonna be watching over the video, the OG video of me calling of Stephen Keegan McKeegan calling Mikey and then him calling me back. So that's what we're gonna listen to today, because I thought that was long gone, and I am so happy that it is not gone. How's it going, guys? We got ASK in the chat. We got Landon. We got that was over on Twitch. On the YouTubes, we have Rubik's, we have Tori, the man of the hour. We have Icy Spin, Bob, CK, Nikki Louder, Joe Whip, Silent Dave. We got Calder. We got Monkey Cat Pap Hat. We got Coco Rose. Let's see. We got Mouse. Hello. We got Jack Fetters coming in. We got DP Debunks with the big old boner on his chair. We got CJ. We got let's see. I think that's it. We got Sir Little Wolf, of course. We got Wesley. Boston Concerts. Hello. Joe Anton coming in. Joe Anton. It's been a hot minute. Cernian, J Gill. How's it going, guys? Oh, so what do you got? Okay, on a scale of 1 to you fucking hate it and you wish that you were never born with eyeballs, how much do you like my new little background there for the Drunk Debunk show? Now, it is slowed down a bit because it was way too distracting with it at full speed. So, how do you guys like it? Do you guys hate it? Let me know what you think. You like it? Tell me how you like it in this scene. I feel like now everything, like my video, like takes up so little space now. Like I feel like I need to expand this part and maybe even chat and move and then like do something with this. I don't know. I just kind of looked on YouTube for like a looping space video and this is what I got. Do I have tit sweat? No, it was a trick of the lights. Speed it up, take it ludicrous speed. You want to go ludicrous speed? I got you. We go ludicrous speed. Oh, actually, that's not too crazy. I also don't want to like overload my because I have a lot of stuff going on my screen. It may not look like it, but I do have a lot going on. A lot of moving parts per scene. So, you also might have noticed that when Jack Fetter just gave me that super chat, that light turned green. And it's gonna stay green for 10 seconds, and then it's gonna go back, and then for some reason it defaults to fucking pink. So, which is really annoying, even though I set the default to be this color and this color, but I don't know why it just defaults back to pink. It's driving me fucking banana hammocks. But that's all for fucking around with later. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you guys so much for showing up tonight. I know that that Max is on right now with his thank you stream for getting him up to what, 1,000 subs. How many does he actually have? Yerba mate. Oh, it's all tea. It's all tea. Filters, channels. Yerba mate talks. Oh yeah. Oh, he changed his logo too. Oh, he's at 723 subscribers, guys. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You guys are just the best community that we could ask for as content creators in the debunking space. All right. Jack Fetter for 199 says, "Geez, bro, fishing much? Yes, we love it. Long time. All right, beautiful. I'm glad you like it. I want to like vignette it a little bit. Maybe like throw a little like a vignette around it so it's not. So it's a little bit more. It has a little bit more depth to it. How long before a little flat Earth zooms by? I can make that happen. I can possibly make that happen. Because if you aren't super chatting, you're a pink little pony or a pink little donkey, pink little kitty, pink little pussy. I don't know what that is. Love the Kit Boga share. Oh, thank you, Monkey Cat. Yeah, you matter, guys. You matter. All right, Foxworth is here. We can finally get the party started. Beautiful. Yo, what's up, Cody? Who the fuck is this guy? I don't know. Who the fuck is this guy? Why are you acting like you're the star of your own show? What a nub. I know, dude. I don't even know where I get the fucking audacity Yo, Tim Davidson with a $2 super chat says, Mike, look out, there's a guy over your right shoulder. Oh, that's my left shoulder. That's my left shoulder. And that's just me. That's just me. I want you guys to get all angles of the Drunk Debunk show. I want you guys to see how disorganized I am over here. Look at how much of a trash heap my shelves are. Look. Like, here's my computer. There's shit all over it. I actually have to take it all apart. I was gonna take it all apart before my membership drive, but I did not. I did not do that. Yo, I'm getting all the sex tonight. Yo, Tori Hansel with 100 sex says, love the background. Maybe add a black opaque background to the chat for easier reading. Yeah, it's a good call. Ooh, I have something for that. Where is it? Is that it? No. This is when I ran my picture through my own. I had my own AI image generating server. I was running it off of one of my servers, and this was I had to add the glasses and then the mic. I added the mic too. What am I moving? Oh, that's probably Dave McKeegan or Keegan McKeegan. Yeah, that was Steven. Yeah. Can we get this guy off my screen now? Can we get him off my screen? All right, thank you. I did have something that was remnant of what you requested, but I don't know where it is right now. We're gonna add that to the that's a later thing. But Tori, I appreciate that. I will definitely add that. I mean, I have it. No, I have it for this scene. So see, I have it for this scene. So I'm just gonna grab that. Where is it? All right, is this it? Yeah, that's it. All right, we're gonna copy this. We're gonna bring it over here. Oops, wrong button. Wrong one. Then we're gonna paste it. I wonder how big this is though. Ah, it's only that big. That's what she said. Actually, I could just do this. I don't know what fucking song this shit is. All right, let me just pull you over here. Do that. And then pull you over. Put you under the chat. There you go. Is that better? Am I fucking professional or am I just a wannabe? I think I'm a wannabe. There you go, Tori. Thank you so much for the 100 secs. Border for mini screen 2. There's a teeny tiny border. There really is. Trust me. See? There's like a border back there. But I gotta make it. Fuck you, Restream. Am I still streaming? Restream just completely fucked me in the A. Alright, fuck you, Restream. Tim Davidson for $5 says, I believe that the mirror people spend all day drinking coffee and smoking. That's why I can't get my teeth white. His bad habits. Oh, I see. The mirror people spend all day drinking coffee and smoking. It's those mirror people, man. This mirror person keeps eating fucking Taco Bell all the time. You know? So like, it's making me fat. This mirror guy needs to get his shit together, so I stop getting fat. Hello, fellow Globies and the Drunk Debunk Show. What's up, Mark? How's it going? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yo, what's up, Cuppy? Cuppy's here as well. Mikey Pickle? Wait, CC Pickle. There's only one OG Pickle. Andy Pickle. That's so true. Yo, my wife came home with a giant cucumber the other day, and grabs it and goes, pickle, pickle. It was adorable. It's not a pickle, you idiot. It's a cucumber. Friggin' Grayson, dude. Yeah, hit that like button. Thanks, Mark, for looking out. Thanks, Mark, for the good looks. Okay, so enough about me. Let's talk about Mikey Smith. Mikey Smith, because we do have some stuff we got to go over. He has some new lives. Well, one new live, and he has a great time with Brenda on this one. It's great fun. Let's see. Let me let's extract this real quick. Yeah, so Tori, our own Tori, provided me with the actual ripped video from Steve Keegan McKeegan. And if you guys, I'm just gonna play it because I'm pretty sure not all of you saw this. So this is one of my crowning achievements, okay, in my entire career as a content creator. One second. Copy. Making copies. Paste duplicate. Move it. It's image 22222 now. Okay, there. Hold up. This box is a little bit bigger because I fucked up all the sizing. And I have to turn off this other alert box because it's driving me nuts. YouTube alerts can stay up there. Alert box here can go away. All right, beautiful. What do we got? Jack Feder for 199 says, I have a quick 90-second vid to close out Mikey. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Can you go ahead and link it? Throw it in a link it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for this?
Is this Michael Allen? Hi, Michael Allen. This is Steve from the Canadian Space Agency. How are you?
So I'm gonna make commentary and stuff on it while because there's quite a bit to go through with what my thought process was at the time. So let's go ahead.
I'm doing okay. So did you get
closed
my message?
out, bro? Oh, wait. I thought you meant like at the end of the thing. Do I not know what you mean by closed out or close out? Because I'm freaking stupid, Jack Feder. Thank you for the 199. Where's the vid? Just tell me where it is. Just tell me where the vid is. Make it. Thanks, ASK. I am old AF. All right, here we go.
No, sorry, I can't get in.
What's up, Yada? What?
You can't get into your messages? Okay. Well, my message was that we need to talk. So
yeah.
So you submitted some paperwork to us. Our lawyers were made aware that you are suing us for what it looks like, according to the paperwork, is that we're lying about space. Is that correct?
So at this point, I had no idea which direction I wanted to go with this because, I didn't know if I wanted to pretend that I was on his side or kind of like scare him into not like I wanted to scare him into not suing the CSA, but I didn't know exactly which direction to go in, so I just kind of went with it. When was this? This was like over a month ago, I feel like, at this point. This is before the whole Ozian shit went down.
Yeah, why are you calling from the States?
What's up, Ricardo?
Why am I calling from space?
Yeah, this is not a Canadian number.
No, this is not a Canadian number. We have American.
He said the
American
States.
locations as well.
I thought he said space.
Okay, and what's your last name?
My last name is McKeegan.
I have no idea why.
Stephen McKeegan.
Okay.
Yes. And my badge
I'm
number
so sorry,
is
Dave.
5734,
Okay.
and I'm an agent for the Canadian Space Agency.
5734.
Yeah, well, I wish you guys luck. I've recorded the firmament, by the way.
So that actually brings me to what I called you about.
Yeah, so what are you going to do about it? Because I'm just going to sue your ass.
At this point, I was
we
right here. Made the
Mr.
decision.
Allen, I don't know how to bring this up to you.
That was when I made the
but
decision right
we
there.
have also recorded the firmament.
Yeah,
And-
exactly. So why aren't you telling the public?
We can't. So is this line being recorded?
No, I'm laying in bed right now.
That was a lie. It was being recorded.
Okay. So we obviously cannot explain that that we have recorded the firmament, that everything that we have is actually false. So what I need from you, Mr. Allen, is what would be what we need to do is talk about settlement. Okay, what would be a right amount for you to settle without bringing this public?
I just love Max's. Sorry, I thought it was down there for.
I'm not sure what's going
I
on.
love
How do
Max's
I'm
reactions.
still trying to make sure I'm talking to the Canadian Space Agency right now.
So I gave you my first, last, and badge number, 3764.
Yeah, okay. Just let me. Can I write that down? Just give me a minute here.
Absolutely.
I just don't want to forget.
If you need any time,
I changed
I
that
will
number
give it
like
to you.
4 times.
But I just need to let you know that we need to settle because this cannot go public, and you understand why.
Why, Mr. Steven?
Just give me a second here. Okay.
Oh yeah, Icy Spin was
Okay.
That's just how
And what
he.
was your
That's
name
just
again?
that's how
What's
he
your
gets
name?
all the shit he gets.
Steve
He's too.
McKeegan,
He like
McKeegan.
he gets shit
Steven
done.
Is Stephen is Stephen Stephen McKeegan.
Okay.
And my badge
Any-
number is
Any relation to Dave
3764.
McKeegan? No. Who's Dave McKeegan?
And what number is that called again?
That's my badge number.
What's up, Paul?
That's how we're identified here at the Canadian Space Agency. We just have badge numbers. We're literally just numbers in the system.
Trying to appeal to his
Is
paranoia.
this, and your voice is not being altered because it sounds that way.
My voice is not being altered. No, absolutely not.
Okay.
That was
And
a
this
lie.
line is not being recorded.
His rank is Space Commander Junior Green.
Okay.
8647.
So-
Nice.
And so if I
Yo, what's
phone
up, Sean?
the
How you doing?
Space Agency tomorrow, they would know who you are.
Absolutely, yes. But they would
Steve
verify. They would try.
McCready.
They would ask you to verify that the line is not being recorded.
Yeah. And so this is you're calling from Quebec.
I'm actually calling from Texas, southern Texas, actually.
Why did I say
Why
like,
are you?
all the
you're
things
based
that-
in
all the-
Texas,
like-
or what's going on?
all
Yes.
these things that I came up with saying was like I had to think of it on the fucking fly, dude. Like I had none of this prepared, absolutely none of it. So like I was backtracking on so many lies, but he never like caught on to any of it. If he was like a cop or something, and I tried to talk to him like this, I would be so fucked. Oh, there it is. I was like, why isn't the light turning green? Jack Fighter for 499 says, I feel the most important thing we gleaned from this call was Mike should work off a script. Yeah, no shit, Jack. Have you ever considered taking an improv class? I have, but I have to. So here's the thing. Okay. This was I have to be in the zone. Okay. And to get in the zone, unfortunately, that requires an amount of alcohol for me to kind of get into the headspace to be able to do things like this, right? So and I'm not usually this creative, so it's like I this was just one of those off chances.
So what the Canadian Space Agency does is
You're on screen. Yeah. We got Unfornicated over here.
Legal.
We got Icy Spin. We got Max from Yerba Mate.
There's places in Europe that also work on the legal
Yo,
side
Real Sickness,
of
what's
the
good?
Canadian Space Agency, because you understand that we are a global. All the space agencies.
So keep in mind. So keep in mind, both Dan and Icy Spin are actively looking things up for me as I'm saying them. So, but me needing to lock in, I was just staring at this screen. What you see here is my screen. I was just staring at this because I had to lock in and I couldn't look at anybody or else I would be too distracted to complete my mission. So my badge number is 1674 or 66894 or maybe 4764. At least the 4 was consistent.
Yeah, well, it's not a globe, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, including the
I'm
chat.
Sorry, that's just the rhetoric that I'm trained with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll be the fake Flurf. All right, Guppy.
Well, I'm not. You're not talking to a stupid person. You can verify that for sure. I know
Michael Allen, I have verified that is not the case. I understand that you are not a stupid person.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have both got the same information. Okay. You have pictures of what we are trying to hide. And what we need to do is keep this from getting public.
He said state courthouse. I know.
Talk about a settlement. Now, if you need a little bit of time, I can work with you. Again, my name is Steven. If you need anything,
when did this happen,
you
Paul?
Need to call me at this number.
I had to feed into it. All right.
What I want you to do is sit on this number. 3 million.
Am I live on Twitch right now?
$3 million keep you.
If Twitch can hear me, can you type 1? $3 million, guys. That's what I started with.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to.
Okay.
You. So I'm just writing down your number. It's 508.
Yes.
492.
Hello there.
3892. Okay.
So that's my direct cell phone number. So that'll lead directly to me.
Do I even have that number anymore?
And I have worked with our lawyers. We have a whole team of lawyers. We have 32 lawyers.
Who's this?
And when I say we have 32 lawyers, I am not joking.
32 lawyers. Imagine
they
that's
are
all they had.
They have.
How long ago? Yeah, how long ago did you hear about me, or find out my information? Where did you find it?
So our lawyers made me aware of it because
I
have been given this project. I have been given this task to take care of this situation. Okay, so this was once you submitted the paperwork. What was it? 2 months ago, around that time.
3 million pesos.
It would have been 3 months, a little bit more than 3, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was told about it on February 28th. Is when I was told about this situation.
I was just grabbed dates.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's when
I was gonna say February 29th,
this file came
but
into my file. So
is that why the police are following me more and scouting me out?
So I don't have any jurisdiction over the police since I am in Texas.
I didn't want to incriminate myself.
The Saskatchewan police. However, I cannot say
I get some viewers on Twitch.
Not why the police are after you. I understand that you were pulled over the other day. You were let go. That was a test on you. I understand, according to this file that I have in front of me.
In front of me.
Okay. And where did you get the file from?
So all of this stuff is just provided to me from our lawyers. Okay, we have 32 lawyers. They're all working. They're all. That's who I get my like. You have to understand. I work the legal department. Okay, I need to know all the legal stuff that goes on with the people that we're trying to keep quiet, like Nathan Oakley. He's one of the big ones. Mark Sargent. They're all trying to get us exposed, and by us, I mean the Canadian Space Agency, NASA, the India Space Agency. All of us, we're all connected, but we need to keep everything out of the public eye.
So did you talk to Jaron then, too?
Who's Jaron?
Who's Jaron? Jaron who?
Oh, you know who Jaron is. Come on.
Did you hear Mikey's conversation with Brenda? We're going over
You know
that
who
after
Jaron is.
we watch
You
this
know who
video.
Jaron is. Come on. Antarctica, you know about that trip. Come on.
Look at Max
I don't know
trying to
who
direct me,
Jaron is.
and I was not paying
Can you
attention.
verify who Jaron is?
Yo, Brenda was good.
Jaron, one of the guys who went to Antarctica, supposedly.
Famous Potatoes.
was
Hello,
all
by the way,
fake.
Nick N. Hello.
Of course
the
it
moon
was.
landing.
Of course it was.
He-
Antarctica doesn't exist.
He did take the bait because
but that's
right
only
after.
something that you and I know.
So I just said Antarctica doesn't exist. This is a 30-minute phone call, by the way, guys. Tori Henzo for the win, yes, and the green light. I love the green light now. I love how I have this set up, but I need to do more adjustments. I just quickly just threw it together. So he did take the bait because right after this call, he called his buddy Bob, and what did Bob do? And then and you could hear Bob being like, "Yo, I told you they were gonna call and all that kind of stuff." And he was like, "Yeah, I know. Yeah, they wanted to give me like $67 million and shit." Like he was, and he posted that on his channel, but then he took it down. Not you, Bob. Yeah, not you, Bob. It was a different Bob. It is illegal to impersonate a government official. Is it illegal? I did. Who said that? Paul, get Paul out of here. we need to do a quick cleansing. I'm just kidding. I mean, I was acting as a legal in the legal department, so I wasn't technically impersonating what's it called? A government agent.
And obviously.
Well,
the
now you
Canadian
got me
Space
all
Agency.
freaked out, Paul.
So
Still
what's
is
wrong with
illegal?
people knowing the truth.
Do you know that what
Well,
that
lock
would do
me up. This was worth it.
to the humanity?
Like he might
That
sue you.
would turn everything
Good
upside
luck
down.
with that, Mikey.
Nothing that we know.
Everyone knows it's
as
not illegal to
fact
impersonate a
would
lawyer.
be
There we go.
Yeah, exactly. Because you, Canadian Space Agency, probably don't even know where we live, do you?
$5 million.
I didn't know how to answer
$5
that.
million to keep this out of the public eye.
How are you going to pay me that?
We're the Canadian Space Agency. What do you mean? That $5 million is a penny in our pocket.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So what about 33% of last year's budget?
Who quacked?
You know 33.
Oh,
You're all
ASK.
Freemasons. Come on.
It's a sin to impersonate a Canadian.
Okay.
I live in
We got
Texas.
Freemasons in the family. I'm just
Steven
not allowed to
lives
talk
in
about it. You know
Texas.
who my dad is too, probably, eh? You know who my dad is.
67
Come on.
million. 67 million.
I didn't know how to answer that either.
This isn't the space agency. Come on, you're just randomly throwing numbers off, right? So if I agreed with that, how when
Okay.
what's
You're right.
are you gonna
You're right. You're right. I should. You're right. I'm not doing my job properly. I should talk. I'm just scared. Okay, I'm scared
Yeah,
for
we're
myself.
gonna
I'm scared for
meet.
humanity because if you go to the public with this information,
Thanks, Ace.
then it's all over for all of us. So what will it take to keep you quiet?
Yeah, there we go, Jack.
Here, where are we gonna meet? We're gonna meet in Regina, Saskatchewan, at a government building. Correct? How are we gonna do this?
Let's
If this is the Canadian Space Agency, let's you make the time and date, and I'll be there.
Okay, Regina tomorrow morning, 10 a.m.
Where?
at the state office.
Oh, that was a fuck up.
And where's that?
And then this is when they were throwing
why is
the
it
address
state
at me, and I
office?
was
don't live in
not.
the States.
So what I need to do, okay,
Yeah, exactly.
again, my name is Stephen McKeegan, 3764. I need to talk to the people
Which version was that?
that are in charge of me. Okay. I have direct reports. Okay. They will let me know where to meet you and how long it'll take to get there. Because again, I'm in southern Texas. I'm right by the Gulf of Mexico.
Are you the McKeegan that runs the YouTube channel?
I'm right by the Gulf of Mexico.
Is this kind of a fake phone call, isn't it?
I don't have a YouTube channel, sir.
Max is gonna raid me? Yeah, let's go.
So I noticed that there's been a few people calling me. Who else?
I actually have his stream for the redirect for the end of this one. So it's a race to whoever finishes first, I guess. Yeah, it's the Gulf of America.
Are you getting to call me tonight?
New
York and Massachusetts phone numbers.
It would most likely be other agents.
New York was
that get in touch with you.
That was that was Dano.
I don't know. I've been given this assignment. There's most likely been other people who have been given this assignment. We have been directed to keep this quiet, and that's what we intend to do. And I know that money talks.
My chub is fading at this point.
So what I need you to do
or
is
my
tell
keys.
me how much it'll take.
Yes, his dad. It was amazing.
Agency.
His dad was amazing.
With NASA
we need to meet at a government office and discuss this in person. I'm not going to discuss this over the phone.
That makes a lot of sense.
I'm not. You know, there's a lot of people who think I'm stupid, man.
Mikey, yeah.
I'm one of the very smartest people out there. I'm not gullible, okay? I will phone the police after this if I have to confirm who I'm talking to.
Yeah.
I'm not gullible.
Let's you make the time and date and place. Tell me remember, this is Regina, Saskatchewan, so you got to know that city. What should I go to the Saskatchewan the legislative building or go downtown to the lawyer's place? Where do you want me to go? Tell me. Come on.
Like I said, I am in Texas.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
okay? I'm in southern Texas. What I need to do.
How are you going to pay me the money then?
It wouldn't. Michael, I know that you know what's going on here. I would not pay you out of my pocket.
No, I know that, but how are you going? You need my banking information. Then you're just going to strip me out of my bank account, right?
I don't want any of that. Why would I want any of that? We would be giving you.
I'll send you $5 million in the mail.
It would be given to you.
I wasn't even looking, Max. I wasn't even looking.
Yeah. Okay. So you arrange the judge and the time and place, and I'll go pick it up.
Yeah.
If this is actually real.
Well, I actually called them, Cody.
So that's
to rat out Mikey.
We still need to talk more.
Yeah, I wasn't, guys. I wasn't they're like.
Yeah.
They're like trying so hard to direct my attention, but I was like, when I say I was staring at this window, like I was staring at this window. I was zoned in.
Exactly. Let's talk in person. Let's do it.
Okay.
So when you come into Canada?
So it would most likely not be me coming to Canada. It would be one of our affiliates, or with a lawyer. Okay, so we would need to set up a time with a lawyer and one of our affiliates. Okay, in the legal department.
Our affiliates.
Of the Canadian
what does that even mean?
So we would set up a time. Okay, and so I'm just glad I got in touch with you finally. Okay, because I've been trying to get in touch with you about this for a little bit. Please, can you give me a call tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. and we will set up. It will probably be either Karen or it would be what's her name? Rebecca.
What's her name?
that will be meeting you in Saskatchewan or Regina, wherever you want to go. It could be,
You'll
it
get
could
paid
be,
in Tim
it could
Hortons
be at a
gift cards.
Starbucks for all you.
Honey crullers all day.
I feel like the most logical place would be to meet at a public place, okay, where there'd be a lot of people, so you can feel comfortable, okay. Or we can do it at one of our government buildings. Absolutely, whatever you want to do, whatever will keep you
Come
quiet.
alone.
So how long
Caribbean.
have you had agents following me?
I personally have not had agents following you, but I cannot speak for the rest of the agency.
And so who contacted you with my papers, like those papers that I said that I was suing the Canadian Space Agency, but I haven't filled them out properly. I haven't, I was going to get my affidavit filled out pretty soon here. On the 23rd, I was going to see my lawyer, so yeah.
Oh my
So
God,
what
the drag queens.
we're doing is jumping
Oh my God,
ahead
the
of your
drag queens.
affidavit.
Is that this video?
Because
Yeah.
if once you put in the affidavit, okay, you are at the affidavit. Right?
When I tried to,
If you lie on that affidavit, then you go to jail. You understand that?
Oh, okay.
So if you lie on that affidavit, according to what we have the public knowing, then you will go to jail. So if the public knows,
CK.
including the judges, that that space is real and the Earth is in fact a globe, then
Yeah,
you.
no, that-
Well, listen.
Yeah.
Laugh away.
Yeah.
I laugh at
Yeah.
it too, because obviously it's not correct. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
So what we're doing is keeping you out of jail and keeping you
this was
from writing that affidavit.
this was from here though.
Because if
So
you lie on
but
that
it would
affidavit, then you will go to jail.
This part's from
And according
this part's
to-
from here.
It would benefit you for me to go to jail because I would not be doing any filming, obviously. Eh?
It would not benefit us
Why?
for you because you have a huge YouTube presence.
Look, yeah, exactly, Lindsay.
Do you know how
I don't-
damaging that would be to us if we put you in jail?
I don't have a huge YouTube presence. I've only got 2,700 people.
That's what you have subscribed to you. I'm talking about the people who watch you, who listen to you, who know you. You're telling me that
the
your
streets
car
of
that you drive
Regina.
around Saskatchewan, Regina, all these different places, people know you, Max, and that's the issue.
Max, I
That's
called
what
him
we're
Max.
trying to keep quiet.
I'm freaking out. I
So-
called him
So
Max.
how is it you go from 3 million to 67 million?
Like I said, I might have jumped the gun a little bit here. And Mr. Allen, I do appreciate your patience with me. I do need to talk to my superiors.
You do
they
not
told
pass
me 3
go.
million,
Do not collect
but then you
$200.
said you wanted a certain percentage of what we make per year. So I jumped the gun without making sure it was okay with my superiors. So what I need to do, like I said, I need you to
Mr.
call me
Allen.
at 10 o'clock in the morning,
Like,
tomorrow morning, at this number. It will lead
66.
right to me, and I will have talked to my superiors by then.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I still don't believe this phone call, but anyways,
Yeah, you
it
do.
Works for me, I guess.
Yeah,
I'll
you
go
do.
with your story here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll call you tomorrow.
Okay, Michael, I
Yes.
need you to know that you
There's
can
still
trust me.
like 10 minutes left on
You can
this.
trust us as a space agency. I use space agency very loosely because we all know the truth.
So, but what's the deal with Chris Hadfield, that slime bucket? Huh?
We
I have
don't-
no idea who that is.
That is confidential information I cannot share with you.
Yeah, I had no idea. Who
I
the fuck that was.
cannot share that with you. We cannot share the information of other individuals with you. All that we can do is say how it is for you, Mr. Allen.
So, yeah, just a few other questions here. So, the papers that I had filled out, can you read to me what's on like the third page, halfway down the page? Can you read that to me if you have my paper?
I do apologize, sir, but I do not have that information in front of me.
Okay, I thought you did.
I will have it tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. when you call me.
And
James Hetfield
who
from
presented
Metallica?
the information to you, like, can you name the pump, the the online site that I filed it on?
I cannot. I only have the information that's given to me by my superiors. I do not have any kind of website. I only have the documents, and the documents.
Okay,
The more the documents will be provided to me. So here's how it works. Okay, I want to break this down to you because I want to be as transparent as possible here, Michael. When I am given an assignment, and like all my other coworkers, right? We're all given assignments. We're all over the world. Okay, I'm honestly surprised that someone from the Middle East didn't get to you first. I do understand that someone wants you to go over to what was it? To Egypt. That's one of our operatives. Okay, the person who wants to send you over to Egypt, that's one of us. Okay, so I just want to let you know I need to be as transparent as possible.
What the fuck is happening?
Okay, now the way it works,
I don't think he knows it was me. He knows it was
the
me.
phone number, the name, and the general description of what we're dealing with, and then we are given the instruction to get in contact with this person, and then we go from there. And then once we get in contact with that person, we then get all the information needed, like the paperwork, like your like the paperwork you submitted
Megan,
to sue the Canadian Space Agency.
Megan showed up.
Okay, and then
So
Chris
Samuel
Hadfield
was
is a
agent
Canadian
for you?
astronaut best known for singing on the ISS when he finished his command. Oh, okay.
Again, I cannot give out confidential information, but between you and me, Michael, like, you are a reasonable human being. Sam is one of us.
That was one of my favorite.
So what did
parts.
you recently purchase then? Tell me.
I don't know what he recently purchased. I don't know what that is. That's not information.
Not at
that
liberty
we're
to
given.
like. I should have.
Okay, like what he does to try
Next
and
time
get,
slip there
get
that
his
that the
assignments
Antarctica disaster was you. It was your job to make Witsit fall in line. Now your boss is giving you one last chance with Mikey's key.
done. That's not my jurisdiction. My jurisdiction is get in contact with my
83
assignment,
degrees in here.
and then get that person
I also said Vlad
a settlement.
was one of us
That's my
too.
job. It's a matter of international security.
Oh, this is when I started actually paying attention.
Okay, and so again, I'm going to repeat this again. So when I phone the Canadian Space Agency tomorrow morning before I phone you, they will know who Stephen McKeegan is and the
Stephen.
3764. Stephen, yeah. The 3764.
Yes. Badge number 3764. They know who I am.
I should have changed it right then too.
Okay.
It should be like 3763.
So if you, I beg of you to call them and inquire about Stephen McKeegan at 3764.
And they'll know, they'll know where you're based out of.
They'll know I'm based out of Southern Texas. That's what I've been informed that I can tell you.
Could you tell me the building number you work out of?
I cannot.
Okay.
It is a matter of personal security.
I think I read this.
We need to know that we can trust you, Michael, and that you will use discretion and not discuss this with anyone.
So this is quite amazing. Hey, you guys
I didn't
don't know
say
where we
flight
live, do
element
you?
security. I should have said
That
that.
firmament is.
I was trying to
absolutely
find out how I
amazing,
could fit
isn't
that
it?
in.
It's gorgeous. It is absolutely phenomenal.
So am I the only one? Have you guys recorded stars, or like, am I the only one who's done that, or what's the deal with that?
Is this when I bring up Polaris?
Stars are only light sources in the sky. That's all they are. They
Yeah, but
are. We do not know what they. Listen, let me tell you what we know about the quote unquote stars.
Yeah.
They are electromagnetic pulses of light within the firmament.
Eric,
There
he
are
does
7
now know that
layers
it's you.
to the
That is me.
firmament.
That it was me. He knows it was
Yeah.
me. Who told him?
What we like to call it
DJ
is
New Moon ratted me
Rakia.
out.
That way, all the normies, if you will, won't know what we're talking about.
Call it Rakia. It should be like Project Rakia.
So, Michael, I just need to know, can you trust me?
The time zone
I
catch.
guess so. I won't.
I forget
I'll figure that
who
out
the
tomorrow
time
morning
zone
at 10
catch.
a.m. I guess, eh?
Yes.
Yeah, this
And
is it. This is
please,
the time zone catch.
before you call me, please call this Canadian Space Agency and verify my identity.
So so well, you won't know this answer either. So what's up with all these astronomers? Are they hired agents too to portray that space is a cartoon and all these fake galaxies and junk like that, or what?
So, Michael, I don't know what you mean by astronomers.
Neither do I. 'Cause there are none.
we're not made aware of all the opposition to what reality is. All that we are aware of is
I should have wrapped it up
Okay,
with
I
what
apologize.
Megan said.
We cannot disclose any more information.
There it is.
So what's the moon and the sun then? The moon's very interesting. I can't figure that thing out. What's the moon? Is it plasma?
I cannot disclose any more information. What I need to know is that
Yeah.
you trust me, that you will call me in the morning.
Yeah,
after
I
you
really
get off the
wish.
call
I really
with
wish
the
that
Canadian
happened.
Space Agency.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Again, do you have my information?
Yes, I wrote it down.
It's plasma with
Keegan
craters. Jack Fitter for 499 says, I just hope Mikey doesn't snap. Your calls will be all over his devices. Imagine that interview. Oh man, imagine. He tried to convince Mikey about the moon. Yeah, we're gonna watch that next.
Keegan, badge number 3764, and you're based out of Southern Texas.
Mhm.
And you know about obviously Samuel. Who else is an agent around me?
My favorite thing is that he
Are you
actually
familiar
did
with,
call
with
the
a gentleman
Canadian
named
Space
Vlad?
Agency to verify my identity.
Well, he's the one kicking the crap out of me the last 24 hours.
Physically, do we need to send agents to protect you?
No, I'm not afraid of anything. But what's going to happen? Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay.
So what's up with Polaris? Can you talk about
Polaris?
Polaris?
Oh, I should have said.
yeah.
You mean the
I
joke,
should've said
the joke of a
Kiniko.
North Star?
Well, Polaris is the North Star. Sure. Yeah, it's not a joke. It's there.
We planted that.
So what?
We planted that point of light. We that is not okay. So, Michael, we have a
Yes.
lot to discuss. There's a lot
Yeah.
that you don't know, and there's a lot that I need to inform you about. But what I need to make sure is that you are with us. You will no longer create videos that will try to expose us, and that you will be compensated.
This is an
greatly
unsecure
for
line.
it.
I should have said that.
Do I have
Yes.
your okay? All right.
Yeah. I can't deal with the sheep anymore out there, so they're pissing me off. So I'd rather not do anything really on YouTube.
Yeah, when
live
the
my
life was up.
and not be harassed and made fun of.
Okay. All right. So I just want to let you know that I could lose my job for talking to you about this over the phone.
Yeah. So who is the other guy phoning me from New York?
I don't know. There's
Yeah.
I
all
definitely
the people
did
that
know.
that all the assignments that we get sent out to a bunch of different people in our department, and whoever gets contact first, we submit a ticket, and in that
Yeah.
ticket, we say, okay, I got this person. This is the conversation that we had. It will be taken care of.
I get it. Yeah,
Okay.
you're like the. I get it. You're like the you're seeking, you're trying to get the information. You've got the guy, and you're arrange. You know, you're going to arrange the
Virtual
meeting. You're going
Zoom.
to talk to these people, and yeah, no, I get it. Yeah.
And it all has to be secret, and it cannot be known by the public. You understand what kind of damage it would do to the public if this was leaked.
Do I have to sign a non-disclosure agreement, probably, eh?
There's going to be a lot of things that you have to sign. That being one of them, yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'll talk to you in the morning there.
TV
All
show.
right. I look forward to speaking with you more.
Here comes the man in
Yeah,
black.
thank you very much. Thanks for calling.
Thank you for your cooperation. Enjoy the rest
Yeah,
of your
not a
evening.
problem. Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.
That was
Bye-bye.
exactly 32 minutes.
Hello? Is this Michael L?
So good. We're gonna save the next call for I'm gonna be posting that whole interaction as a separate video. Yo, we got rated. Let's go. When is it supposed to say it on my thing here? Yo, welcome Yuramate. Barb really controls everything. She hands out the assignments. Yo, Sarah Jones, let's go. Big Fish. Welcome in from the raid. I appreciate you, Max, for doing that. Oh, that does a thing. This light should do something. And it didn't do shit. All right, well, Penguin J for 5 months. Thank you for the 5 months, Penguin J. Has it been that long already? Ooh, raid. Yo, Stephen McKeegan, badge 5734 says, raid, what's going on? Ashton Richard says, where the fuck am I? Welcome in, Raiders. Wicked Pressa's here. What's going on? Hello, Yerba Mate. Max, M80 Coco, hello. Mike's lights equals my applause button. Fucking thing. Yo, Dan with the 2 months. Mikey called Bob right after to help spend the money. Yeah, dude, he was jizzing himself on that phone call with Bob. I really wish that we had that. I should have known better than to just let it fly. I should have recorded it. It was amazing because he calls Bob, this random Bob guy, like right after. He's like, yo, no, you won't believe who just called me. You won't believe it. The CSA called me. Jack Forever 199 dropped a YouTube link. Let's see what this is. All right, I'm digging it.
I remember when we used to debunk on Friday nights before we found out the truth that the earth was really flat.
Imagine all that time they had been sending back time travelers from the future to plant globe Earth stories.
Even going as far as planting historical figures to help further the storyline. Who would have believed it?
Copernicus, Newton, Einstein, all sent back to further the narrative for a globe Earth. All Freemasons.
All thanks to Mikey Smith, who sued the government and made them admit the truth. Sir Mikey Smith.
My son was much older when we first found out the
That's
truth,
my
but even
voice.
so, we legally changed his name to Mikey Smith.
Sometimes greatness comes in small packages. The building we are standing in front of right now, the Flat Earth Society, is named after Mikey Smith.
My name is already Mike, so I changed my middle name to Mikey in honor of a true giant.
The more you know.
I fucking... Oh, hello.
Seriously, people. The Earth is a globe. Morons.
Is that Emma? Is supposed to be? Is that FTFE's kid? Yo, that was amazing, guys. Everybody go and fucking like that. That was so good. That deserves. Mikey Smith. Holy, that was great. That was fantastic. Everybody go to that and dig on it. Dig it. Okay. So now since I am on limited time, this is a 2-hour long video. I actually don't mind staying a little bit longer to go over this because I do want to get through the whole Brenda part. How'd you get that video? I was thinking it was lost in the ether. The call, I mean, Tori Hanzo. Tori coming in clutch. Absolutely in clutch. That was a mic drop. What's up, Lori? So really quick, I'm gonna grab some. Yo, what's up, Cernian? Cernian's here. Nakoti. I need to grab some water, so I'm gonna start this. I'll be right back. Because we all know how he's snow fun in bare feet. Oh no. Is this a Mikey video? In bare feet? Oh no.
I'm gonna redo this because YouTube decided to put my video on shorts, and I don't want it on shorts, so.
Oh, there's his toes.
In sandals. I'm gonna take my sandals off, obviously, and walk through the snow.
Why?
Just to show you that the doctors are very confused about my feet because I have no feeling whatsoever in my feet.
They're not confused about that, Mikey. That's because of your diabetes. Like that's why you don't have any feeling in your feet. They're gangrenous. They're gonna fall off. Nick N for $5 Canadian. There's the green. Thank you so much. Nick N says, fun Saskatchewan fact, they call hoodies bunny hugs. Really? And that's just a Saskatchewan thing?
I've had this for many years.
Snow's fake.
So yeah. The reason why I'm doing it now is because I got protection underneath my feet because of the amount of snow here. So there's, I don't know, 5 or 6 inches of snow here.
As protection?
And I don't seem to be affected by it. So eventually over time, if I stood out here, it would probably do permanent damage. I would probably...
Dude, you've already done permanent damage.
Anyway, so
all right.
It doesn't matter at this point. Like I said in the past,
Peter.
I went to the hospital a couple years ago to do a nerve test
Jones?
on the equipment at the hospital. And my feet did not even register on the equipment.
We call them hoodies
they had
in
the
Manitoba
for sensitivity or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, so I could, I don't know, stay out here for a while. It's kind of fun. But
Mikey is onto something. The frostbite will fight the gangrene.
Anyways, yeah. Feels good on the feet anyways. Well, the coolness, I can feel cool. Like my feet eventually start to cool down, but they're not, like I'm not panicking right now, obviously, or else I would be running for the door. But yeah, hopefully this video worked this time for not going to shorts. Yeah, and I generally wear sandals throughout the winter months, but yeah.
Alrighty, guys. So what do you guys do in the winter? Do you walk around in your bare feet?
No.
What's going on? We got Dr. Evils. Maybe he knows what's wrong with my feet. We got a doctor in the house.
The doctors know what's wrong with your feet. You have diabetes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. So I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow, but I think I need to like.
Jesus Christ! All right, I need some water.
And do some thinking.
Already, like he's got me going.
I could write a book on the way my life goes. So yeah, we're gonna talk about the moon today. But an interesting story. Well, I'm not even gonna tell the story. I'm just saying there's gonna be a few lawsuits going out from me. That's all I can say, man. This town of Assiniboia is going to have a lawsuit in the next week. And I don't even ask for these things. Walmart. Yes, because last Saturday I was shopping at Walmart. I'm not going to explain the story. It's just they're going to have a lawsuit, okay? That's all I'm going to say. I am never going to feel comfortable ever again walking in that Walmart. It is the closest Walmart to me. I have to drive probably over an hour to get to this Walmart. I think about an hour and 10, 15 minutes, give or take. And yeah, so they're going to have a problem. And I will mention it to a few people and complain, post it on the internet, do whatever I have to do. But there is going to be a lawsuit. It's going to be a small one because I'm not going to be...
Okay. Okay. I need to address a few things here first. Yes, Bro Sanchez is reviewing the Jaron versus Whitson debate. And he's not just reviewing the Jaron versus Whitson debate. He's reviewing MC Tunes review of the debate. So it is reviewception is what it is. I watched a little bit of it, and I think I might already be blocked on his channel because I was commenting some really nasty shit, but no one was oh, I just got a bunch of do we have all right. Okay. Sorry. I saw Teams messages come in from 9 minutes ago and I got a little sketched out. Tomorrow's Juneteenth. So it was just somebody inquiring if we have to go to work tomorrow, and yes, we do. Red Solo Cup, I fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's go. Except this is boring. It's just water. Just water. What was I? Man, God damn it, Will. Now, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Bro Sanchez is fucking stupid, and I was trying to tell him that in chat, but no one was responding to me, so I don't think that anybody that I was actually like I think I was blocked. But anywho, so Mikey is suing Walmart, probably because they made fun of him or something. And probably one of the, like, some of the employees were making fun of him. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. And he was like, and now he's gonna be a little bitch baby about it because he's dumb. You have racist employers. I'm off so I can fuck around and not find out tomorrow. Well, it's not an official. Okay, so here's the thing: they give us all the officially observed, like the traditional holidays off, right? And then they give us two floating holidays. So if we want to use our floating holiday for tomorrow, then you can. So there's that. But I had today off because I had to attend to some legal matters, which is all set now, by the way. All charges were dismissed. Those kids won't fucking forget to get out of the way of my car from now on. You probably got in trouble for parking in the fire lane. I wouldn't be surprised. Or like a handicap spot or something. Yeah, we get oh, thank you, CK. Fuck those kids, especially. Oh, dude, Tommy's such a dick. He was the one I was aiming for, by the way. Icy Spin. That's the one I was aiming for. But all those other kids got in the way. But I did rack up 10,000 points. 1,000 points per kid. All right. Or maybe they sell non-educational globes. All right, here we go.
Waiting this one out forever and ever and ever. This is going to be accomplished within the next few months. And but I will be typing. I already did. No, did I type it up? No, I didn't. But I wrote up the one for the town office here in the Assiniboia town, stating that there's going to be a small lawsuit here too, obviously, because of the last, I would call it almost 2 years, maybe a little bit less than that, of all the.
There's no kids in that game
that's been going on in this town, and you guys do not know the whole complete story. So I'm not going to mention any of it because I will just be ridiculed on why I'm doing it. People will call me a big baby.
Did he say that we? Well, I mean, you are a big baby. Like you're a 50-year-old child. We already knew that. We already call you that. This isn't something new that we would just start doing because just strippers don't hit Mikey stripper. So did he say that we already know what it is?
They will call me many things. What complete story? So on bullshit that's been going on in this town, and you guys do not know the whole.
Oh, we don't know the whole story. Okay.
I'm not going to mention any of it because I will just be ridiculed on why I'm doing it.
What's up,
People
Steel
will call
City?
me a big baby. They will call me many things. But they do not know the full story.
Steel City, that's too soon.
So there's a problem happening here.
I hope the
And,
cheese
yeah,
whiz on sale.
I will be typing out the lawsuit later in this week, along with, well, actually, I need to update
Well, with
it,
idiots like
even
this
though I shouldn't
around,
have
yeah,
to,
you're right.
because,
You're right, Fair's potatoes.
the things that are being brought up in this town shouldn't even be put on paper. This is where I'm going, guys. Like, there are people that ask me what my resume is for flat earth or truth activism or truth. I do not want to have a 24-hour stream in relation to talking about the past on what I have done for the truth community. So, yeah, there's a lot going on. There has been a lot going on.
Okay, so I'll hand it to him. Okay. He has kept himself busy for the truth community. Okay. He has been doing his part, that's for sure, for the truth community. Now, we hate on him so much and pick on him and all that kind of stuff because he's a child molester. B, he's stupid. He thinks he knows way more than he actually does. And he's just super confident in being wrong. So that's why we anywho, so that's why we pick on you. It's just because you're
and I get it. A lot of you guys just whatever. I wish you luck. That's all I can say. I wish you guys luck. I have this statement here.
We're not the ones that need the
right
look.
here. I will put it back here so people can.
That's why we poke him with a stick. Exactly.
First page. I'm going to try to squeeze all of it.
CK, I started the stream with the Debunk song, and you better believe I have no qualms about ending it with the Debunk song.
Well, no, maybe I should stretch it out to 2 pages. Yeah, so this is the first page anyways. I'll probably expand this page and then continue on to the next one. But this is the first page for the town office here. I should have that done for next week.
Yo, guys, look at my...
Or later this week,
look at my
depending on
court
what my plans are. I think I might just kind of hide out for a while because I need to do some thinking on what I have done in the past. And if I want to do anything else for anybody.
I just need more.
Myself or people around me, I think I'm just going to sit back for a few days. It's not going to be long. I may not even go anywhere this weekend. I have no idea. I can't. So just try to pay my bills, I guess.
I haven't been paying attention.
Thankfully, the process of the telescope is being transacted back to me.
So he returned the telescope. I also have the telescope opening video as well. I did want to go over that tonight, but then I also got the call that we thought was gone. So
it's a fucked up world you guys live in. I don't want to live in it, so I'm doing something about it. What are you doing about it? If you love living in your fucked up world, then so be it. That's all I can say, man. You guys make me cry. You really do. You make me cry. We're going to go on to the moon because I don't know what the hell it is. There's people out there with some really pathetically stupid.
I know we make you cry.
What the moon is, where
because
it is,
you live
how big it is,
streamed
how
it.
far it is, blah 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 blah.
There's a lot of shit going on behind.
Keep talking, man. Let the dope and the alcohol keep talking. Blah 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 blah. You know what? I'm black and 6'6", and I used to play for the Chicago Bulls.
No, you didn't.
And
I know that.
450 miles
I
an
know
hour.
that for a fact. Yeah, only I make you. Only I can make you cry, Mikey.
I don't even know why the fuck I even care.
If he's the
We are going
gift
to
that
move
keeps on giving, we
to
are
talk about
never short of
hopefully some
content.
factual information
exactly.
that I've recorded.
If it wasn't Mikey, you would be Flatzoid
I will
or
be doing experiments to provide proof
or
of what I'm
Ironwork
talking
or
about, because a lot of people they just had
I don't know. Mark Sargent.
without doing any experiments on what they are talking about.
Don't worry, Mikey. We didn't forget about you.
So again, there are many rocks.
I don't have any
out there
voodoo
in the world,
dolls of
mainly
Mark
in people's
Sargent.
heads, but there are rocks out there on the land that we walk on.
Oh yeah, and throwing slushies at him, that makes him cry.
And none of you have gone outside to point a flashlight at a rock. I'll say that one more time, just in case The people out there with rocks in their heads cannot think or understand what I'm talking about.
What are you saying?
You or anybody talking about the moon have never gone out to point a flashlight, a half decent power flashlight, at a rock.
Why would we do
Have
that?
you? Have you gone out to point a flashlight at a rock?
Why would we do that? Wait, at what rock?
In order to ask questions on what the moon could possibly be. And if you think the moon is reflecting sunlight from the sun, you will have to do some experiments providing proof of how that works. Not just talking about it, because talking about your favorite sport team does not make them care more about you or the mortgage that you have to pay for your house.
What is he talking about? Is he... Wait,
We're
okay.
going to leave spaces in between my statements for people to think.
Okay. Well, okay. I really think it's just for me to react to. But I'll take it. So wait, so hold on, Mikey. So you're saying that in order to prove that the sunlight, which is a gigantic nuclear fusion fireball 93 million miles away, is reflecting off of the moon, like the sunlight is reflecting off the moon back to the earth at a much lower, what do you call it? What do they call it? Much lower, whatever. Because it is a reflection, right? It is a reflection. You think that just taking a half decently powered flashlight and shining it at a rock is going to be an accurate representation of what we see in space with the sun and the moon? Albedo, Alfredo. I was thinking, wait, what is it? Albedo? Sun and moon, flashlight, and equals flashlight and rock. I'm gonna go point a flashlight at a rock tomorrow night and record it for Mikey. Reflects between 3 to 13% of the light from the sun. Thank you, Cernian. What is it called though? They say it's there's a certain word that they use incorrectly. Albedo, the amount of light that reflected. Yeah, but they use a different word. A wrong word. And it's not lumens either. It's not attenuated. It's like a measurement of light, but it's not lumens. It's a measurement of it's albedo. I know, but it like starts with a Y or something. The ham radio. Yo, what's up, Professor Phil Bell? The ham radio enthusiasts, laser and radar all prove that light reflects off the moon. Exactly. Lux. That's right. Thank you. I don't. It starts with a Y. I knew it had a weird number in it, which is the X. All right, Lux. Thank you.
Because
first use all
I'm not
words
sure that they know how. They do not have
fair
questions.
Statement.
They do not go out and experiment with anything. We need to figure out, if you think the sun is reflecting off the moon,
astronomers would want
why there are dark spots on the moon.
Because it's different.
It should be lit up continuously from edge to edge.
Okay, Mikey. Because the moon is made up of different minerals. Oh shit. What's this? What happened? What is this? And now it's off. Why did that happen? Oh, because Jack Fetter gave me a... That's not supposed to... Oh, now it's green. Jack Fetter for $4.99. Says, Mike, sit down. Okay, maybe lay down. Intervention time. Mikey Smith is fucking crazy. He is certifiably loony, nuts, devoid of sanity. I should have sat down before you laid that all on me. Oh my god, dude. No way. But Mikey, we just went over how we understand that Mikey is incredibly intelligent, though. Good luck with that. There's Ghost. It's a ghost. Where's Andy when I need him, man? I am going to sit down, though, because I feel like my ADD rocking back and forth is very distracting. Come on down, guys. Come on. Come on. A little lower. A little lower. Almost there. Almost there.
On the moon, not black spots or uneven surfaces that are possibly lit up and possibly not. When the sun supposedly reflects off the moon, Does it generally pick out just general spots where to reflect that light?
No,
off of?
different
Little bit over here, little bit over
different minerals reflect a different amount of light. This isn't so difficult to figure out. If you want to use your flashlight experiment, take one rock that's lighter and one rock that's darker. Put them next to each other. See which one reflects the more light. It's the same thing. They're two different minerals. They're two different kinds of rock. Like it's not just one big rock that's up there. It's a fucking moon. Guys, you're your Lux jokes are making me laugh. They're funny.
here, not so much here, not so much over there. It's very selective if it does. Why are there shadows? Tell me why there's shadows if
there's shadows because there's craters. There's craters. Craters are a three-dimensional object. They create height in circles or elongated craters. You know, I did a video on this yesterday, says the Space Advocate. This is 10 minutes long.
We're going to go on to the moon because I don't know what the hell.
All right, we're gonna I'll let people watch that, the Canadian Space Advocate. I want you to get the views. So guys, if you want to see what the Canadian Space Advocate did, wait, am I subscribed to you? I'm not subscribed to the Canadian Space Advocate. I am now. I didn't know you made videos, dude. How did I not know this? You go live too? Yo, you live stream deer and shit? Let's go. Is that like a trail cam? That's sick. All right, anywho. Yeah, guys, go subscribe to the fucking Canadian Space Advocate and check out that video that he just dropped. Next time we call someone like Mikey or Ozzy in the PDF name, you should have to say it like the clip I DM'd you. All right, let's see.
He's a child molester! Ah!
Fucking Tom Green. He's a child molester. Ah!
The direct line of sight from the fucking sun.
We're just live stream to bring you Mike watching a deer cam.
Go and record a boulder in a field. Take your flashlight, your high powers flashlight, whatever the hell it is. Go get us a beam of light from your stadium, the football stadium. Take those 5,000 watt light bulbs, shine it at the rock in the field, out in the country, and allow that rock to illuminate the entire field by reflecting that flashlight off the rock.
That's not how it works. That's not how it works. That's
Can
not
anybody
how it
please
works.
join me in learning how to ask questions and think critically? Please.
Well,
This is how I went from
first you
bullshit
need to understand what the sun is. First, you need to understand how incredibly bright the sun itself is. Okay? That's what you need to understand. You need to understand what nuclear fusion is at a very large scale. That's what you need to figure out, Mikey, first. Okay? And then you can start making your little equations or equivalences. Okay?
1,000 to recording actual stars because I question things and I want to learn and move forward. Everybody wants to hover around this Antarctica bullshit. Okay, I don't even care about it, guys. I don't care.
Because you can't explain it.
Antarctica is dead. It's done.
No, it's not. Oh,
are we going to talk about this
it's still
for
there.
the next 2 years?
It's still
because
there.
I can't produce
and it's going to be there for a lot longer.
I need to talk about stories that I cannot perform myself. I can't do
Wait,
anything.
what does CK write about? What does CK say? I see deer daily is a little wild here. Let's go. Please, Mikey, don't finger anyone with those.
What is it? What is it, guys? I'm going to go somewhere tomorrow and just do nothing. I need to like get away from here and just think about what
Good.
I'm doing in relationship.
Yeah, do that.
Whatever, guys.
Whatever,
You need to
guys.
show me that you care about truth. That's all I'm asking, man.
That's what I'm doing right now. I'm showing that I care about truth
I don't think people
by
care.
making fun of you.
I really don't.
Yeah, the moon isn't a boulder. The moon isn't a boulder, Mikey.
Anyways, we're gonna move on to my footage of the moon.
Oh, spaghettios.
There's been times when I recorded crazy things. Because why? Because I go outside and record it. It's right there in the fucking sky, guys.
Probably not.
It's not hard to miss. It's you can see it with your
We
own
know he
eyes,
walked
can't
through
you?
snow.
Well, maybe you can't because I don't know if you do know what outside looks like. I don't know if you actually walk through your door, your apartment, or your house, or where you live. I have no idea. But I was going through my old footage. For those of you who do not watch any of my footage of anything I do,
His moon footage is actually pretty decent.
I do end up recording lots of wonderful things for people to watch and view, and hopefully ask questions.
All right, I'm bored of this.
Whenever it was, a year and a half ago, I don't know, I can't remember. I'm just going to bring up the video. I don't care what YouTube out in the country. A conversation happening in the video. Mosquitoes that were flying around me. And it was not talking to me. Okay, so there was a conversation happening at the end of this video, and I will show it to you. You can put it on.
Like, dude, how many times you get, like I've skipped.
Because the word frequency, we're not frequency, reception came up in the conversation. There was a guy laughing as if he was standing right in front of me, okay? For those of you who have not watched or paid attention to this video, I will play it right now.
Then play it.
Its volume. Are going to be abs by overlaying videos or cross-referencing another video with another video. I was recording the frickin' moon out in the frickin' country. I will watch it through, and then I will point out where, well, of course, it's in the title of the video, of where this conversation was happening in the frickin' video. So it should be there. There was someone talking, and then there is a pause, and I will get with the chat in just a minute, just in case somebody tries to give me shit about not knowing how to run my own. All right, we got Sandro. We've got Ryan. What's happening? We got the Jolly Man. We got Tarrant. We've got, oh my God, I got to redo this. Okay, 25. So we've got Big Back. I stand,
Big
I guess.
I stay with Mikey Smith. Which one of you is
ZH
that?
Kane, JFK, Big Back, Dr. Evils, and yes. Yeah, Sam said you heard voices from the moon. Yes, this is absolutely nuts. I am not pulling your legs. I am not trying to hoax anything whatsoever. I need somebody with like video editing skills, a radio broadcaster to analyze my footage of this moon because you will hear it. Let me make sure the volume is up even on my computer. Yeah, and YouTube's volume is up. So let's get to the video.
That's right. That's right. He heard voices coming from the moon. That's right. He is hearing ENP, another video. It is short. All right.
Content or other things in the news to
So yeah, have a good one.
So again, yeah, hopefully you guys were hearing that. I will show you guys.
What Mikey Smith is experiencing here is electronic noise phenomenon. Electronics don't create a clean signal, so it produces a lot of background noise. So on microphones, you hear this background stuff, unless they're designed really well. Plus, it's also audidolia, which is you're just hearing patterns in the noise behind you. It used to be the old ghost hunting shows relied on this. They'd have some kind of audio recorder, and oh my God, I can hear voices, but it's just background stuff in the electronics or background air currents and stuff. And the reason why we use you, Mikey, is because you make such good examples of what not to fall for. Okay, I hope everybody has a good day, and bye.
All right, I'm very excited to witness this IRL. Mikey, I think Mikey is unaware of my voodoo ritual. He hasn't. I mean, I did it. I did it before. Yeah, I did it before he came out with this video. But I need to make that into a short. I got a lot of stuff I got to turn into shorts because there is a lot of fucking gold. Tim Davidson for $2 says, I bet. That was fucking weird. Tim Davidson for $2 says, I bet this $2, those are not Mikey's teeth. Really? In his mouth, you don't think that are his real teeth?
We will play it through, and again, in the title, it shows from about 3 minutes and 22 seconds on.
I think there is teeth.
Laughing and someone talking, and there's kind
I'll
of.
bet
pause.
you those $2 right back.
It's very, very interesting, folks. And you can hear the buzzing of the mosquitoes, and that's about it, because there is nothing else happening. And my car is running at the time, so you'll hear my engine.
It's a bush. So he was saying that there was nobody else there, right? Or was there somebody else there? Because I feel like he said that there was somebody else there.
Yes, good day. We're just filming the moon here. Hopefully the channel is still going tomorrow, and I'll post.
Yeah, because there's a lot of background noise. Like especially with the tripod, with him moving the camera around, like there's a lot of like plastic grinding on itself, and that can make some squeaks. That can make staticies. Discord DM
on YouTube, stating the facts and the actual truth. For those of you trying to gain employment or
thank you, DP,
from YouTube funds, I wish you luck.
He analyzes the creators.
Talk about the real truth. Get out, do some fucking experiments.
This is 1.5 speed. Imagine
wasting my time.
It sounds like he's talking normally at a normal speed.
So yeah. Fucking damn mosquitoes. So yeah, just like every other moon footage, it's basically the same.
Like you can clearly see how it's
this once before this.
A physical object.
A little hook, whatever that looks like, or
it's a crater. That's actually a sideways crater, one that you say doesn't exist. Oblong.
It'd be a nice night to shoot the laser at the moon, but
it's a nice night to shoot a laser at the moon. Dude, where's your laser at?
Okay, guys, I'm going to warn you right now. I would highly recommend cranking your volumes. It will not be hard to miss. You will notice a conversation happening from time to time for the next 25 seconds or so, 20 seconds.
Tim Davidson for $5 says, if sound traveled through a vacuum, the sun does scream at us 24/7. On Earth, it would be as loud as a jackhammer. Wouldn't it be like way louder than that though? But yeah, because there's nothing to vibrate. Because sound is air vibrations. And yeah, Tim Davidson, yeah, the sun would be loud as fuck. We have no idea what that shit is. Please let this laser be a Star Wars toy. I try to convince Mikey is a creator. No luck. Yeah, I know. I can't wait to get to your part. Yeah, you join in at, a little bit before the hour mark.
Yeah.
All right, I have it sped up. I guess I'll slow it down for. I know we just heard it from Canadian Space Advocate.
So you guys are listening to what I'm listening to. We will put the closed captioning on.
Oh my God,
notice
no. Oh my God, he actually is using closed captioning for it. Like, that could be an incredible number of things. Like, the sound quality on this is such trash. Like I don't know if it's because he's like running it through, like, I don't understand how. Like, is it the camera whose mic is so awful, or is it just like the audio coming from the way his computer's set up with StreamYard? Like, I don't know. It could be, yeah, it could be a cricket. It could be a car driving by, because we heard a car driving by before, and it sounded like the car could have been like a million miles away. I don't know. Oh, yes, I have, Nick N. He also even goes over it and in another video, and he analyzes the little squiggly line that comes out. He's like, "Oh, look, when I shine the laser at the moon, this little squiggly line came out of it. I was scared something off of the moon," he said. It was so stupid. Tim Davison for another $5 says, Jesus born of a virgin, so no daddy input, so he only XX presenting male. Jesus is T, and Jesus Christ translate to his real name, Oily Josh. What the fuck? Jesus born of a virgin, so no daddy input, so he only XX presenting male. Oh, I see. Right. Jesus is T, and Jesus Christ translate his name is Oily Josh. Very insightful, Tim Davidson. I appreciate the $5. I didn't know you were planning on streaming tonight. Eva producer, I plan on streaming every night. Do I get to? No. I mean, last night I was I did a watch party of MC Toon's stream. Jack Futter for 199 says he operates a mic as good as a camera. Go figure. Yeah, no shit. I mean, he is at the mercy of whatever camera he's using. And I think he's using his P900, right, for this? I just found a new product of Mikey's. Here we go. New product. Do your honey crullers lack that extra little kick lately? Oh, God. Try Mikey Smith's Toe Jam. Mikey Smith's Toe Jam, made with real toes, is famous for its unique, sweet yet pungent taste. The putrid and nutty flavor notes are reminiscent of an aged blue cheese, all without added dairy. Please make sure to slather all the pussy goodness on your honey crullers today. Honey crullers is a registered trademark of Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons does not endorse Mikey Smith's Toe Jam at all. Eat at your own risk. Ingredients: toes, water, toes, sugar, pectin, high fructose corn syrup, natural toe flavoring, toe broth, puss, toe funk. Citric acid contains less than 2% of skin dust, bone meal, natural colors. A word from our founder. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Made with non-GMO toast. Product of Canada. Oh, that's amazing. There should be a law about this. Yo, George Hans, what's up? D-Viz, what's going on? Tim Davidson for the $5 says, Christ equals the anointed in oil one. Ah, okay. All right. There we go. Yeshua Josh. So his name would be Oily Josh. Gotcha. That makes a little bit more sense. Thank you for breaking it down for me because I'm a dum-dum. Calder's laughing. 50% ran over children.
See, you can see that the word reception.
Oh my God, dude.
Comes up in the translation there. Because it sounds like somebody is standing right beside me.
You don't know how it works, man.
And so we've got, where was that one there? Yes, this is, I'm the only one who actually produces their own content. So yeah, this is my video.
Well, I'm gonna be producing my own content pretty soon.
Sandro, good to see you there.
100% Oily Josh, direct translation.
I gotta go.
Mikey would make a terrible ghost hunter. Yeah, he would. Oh my God, Mikey and I should go on a ghost hunt together.
Flat Earth Fokker, where did that go?
Oh, the guy that you fucked over. Jeff Keith just threw up in his mouth. Everybody in chat.
Yes, I knew Flat Earth Fokker, if that's what the question was.
Yeah, you fucked him over. He wanted nothing to do with you once all that shit came out about you fucking diddling kids. Why don't you tell the whole story, Mikey? Tell the whole story. Christ is a title, not his last name. All right.
So yeah, have a good one.
Like, and that could also be the sound of the zooming mechanism, because I mean it's all gears and shit. So like the gears could not be slipping, but could be rubbing up against each other. Like my camera here, it's like an old ass like 720p handheld camcorder. When you zoom in and out of that thing, it's fucking loud as hell. I made the toes cartoony so they wouldn't be as gross, but somehow I think it makes it worse. I agree. You know what definitely isn't? The sound of the moon. Dude.
So again, yeah, hopefully you guys were hearing that.
Yeah, so if anything, dude, you caught the sound of a ghost. You were being haunted. It's a bush, guys. It's a bush. We gotta take a shot. Someone take a shot for me.
I will show you guys, because that's what I do. I show you the facts. Oops.
No, you don't show facts, you dumb fuck.
Bring this up, and I will... a strong man, forehead kiss.
Mikey's a PDF.
I will show you folks where exactly I was, so I can prove that there was no voices coming from anywhere.
Mikey is a PDF.
Of course,
and
I
it
did not
shall
hear
never
those
be
voices
forgotten.
myself. If I did, I would take myself to the hospital, because that should not be happening to anybody.
Okay, hold on. We just missed another opportunity. Hold up. Okay, GoFundMe sign in, video of star NASA.
To anybody.
Here we go. All right, here we go. StreamYard, Assiniboia, Saskatchewan weather, maps, Israel time, Sammy J sauna suit, Walmart Canada customer service. Eating at table with hat on is rude. What made him search for that? What? I mean, it's kind of a subjective thing, right? I mean, generally, I guess it would be rude to eat with at a table with a hat on, but if you're just chilling at okay, anyway, riboflavin benefits, 1990 Dodge Stealth horsepower, valid. 5, 10, 15 numbers are what? Oh my God. That is, I love Mikey's search histories. It makes me so happy. Walmart Canada customer service. Yeah, you know why he. Yo, Ashton.
This one here.
Ashton, you don't have a membership over here. If the mood could talk, it would comment on the unrealistic roundness of Mikey Smith's head. Riley Bow, what's going on?
So I was located. You can see where I was out in the country. Nothing around me
except for
nobody
roads
was down the road or near me talking. I was basically sitting right here.
And you were next to a fucking windmill, or what is it called? A thing. Okay, so if he was here, hold up. Do 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 do. Why do I keep singing that song? Okay, here we go. Hello? Okay. Lake of the Rivers, 72 Canada. Okay.
If we can get rid of these lines here. Why is this different than before?
Okay, so why is this different from before? Okay, he might be in the wrong spot.
So I think I was somewhere in this area right here.
Okay, so that would explain why the car sounded like it was so far away. Because it kind of was. So if we pull up where he was, so he says he was right here. So the road, the highway right here is over here. But we were clearly hearing a car drive by. Like at the beginning of the video, we hear a car drive by. So that's looks like Route 2 or whatever. This is in the middle of nowhere. This is private property, man. This I hope it was okay that he was over here. I wonder if he took a piss too. He probably took a piss over here while he was here. But yeah, I mean, don't these emit a fuck ton of noise? Is that true? That these also emit a bunch of noise? So like it's not crazy that that would be a thing. I wasn't sure if we were looking at craters of the moon of or extreme close up of Mikey still. Wind turbine, yeah, there we go. And we got Bob coming in here, gifting 10 gifted memberships. Unfucking believable. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships. Those went to Conley, Sam, Paulster X. No fucking way. Sovereign Soul Unchained Mind got gifted a membership. That tickles me something. That tickles me. GCat the Castronaut, LPO on fire, Greg the Greg, Greg, X Forbidden One, and X Penguin 95. Thank you. Make sure if you are here and you did receive a gifted membership from our friend Bob, you thank him, because now you get access to a bunch of fucking sweet emotes. Stewie Griffin grew up all wrong. I just jammed you a new meme from Katie. Let's go. Oh my god. Found the source of Mikey's mysterious noises from the moon. All right, here we go. What the fuck is that? Wait, I don't hear any sound. Is there supposed to be sound? What even is that? What is that supposed to be? I'm so confused. Does that have sound over here? No. Oh, it's a bush. God damn it. God damn it. I'm such a fucking idiot. It's a bush. There's a bush on the moon. We're watching Mikey again. OB Parker, what's up? Of course we're watching Mikey again because he's an endless source of entertainment. So yeah, we're watching Mikey again. We're just trying to figure out where he was when he caught the moon laughing at him.
Along this road right here.
Reflections of the continents. Dude, it's so funny because I was on Facebook today and I was scrolling through all the fucking flat earth pages I'm on, and one of them was like they tried to overlay the Gleason map over like the dark spots on the moon, and they're like, take your time, this will blow your mind, but take your time, it might take a minute or whatever. I don't know, it was so fucking stupid.
I think I may have been right at this intersection possibly, but I think probably somewhere in here.
Katie, that was amazing.
Somewhere along this road is where I was.
Oh yeah, I want to
You
see
can
the one Katie made from
every direction. There was nobody around me.
There was a geopad.
And I did go back there and do a long range test. I did set up my camera right here on the tripod, press record. I recorded it with my P1000. I drove all the way back to here. I think I even drove to this farm here to see if this camera that is over here could hear my voice when I was talking from the car. And nothing was recorded on the camera at the time from this location. So
yeah, so the field is haunted. The field is haunted. You got ghosts in that field.
Is happening. There is not a cell phone tower. Where's that radio tower?
You got a giant fucking wind turbine right next to you.
Oh, right there. So there is a radio tower right there. I am not sure how I would even pick up any signals from that thing by recording with my P1000. That's absolutely ridiculous.
P1000. Oh, I thought you had the P900.
That they're out recording stuff. So there we go. We have that first video, which is absolutely insane. When I listen to it with my earphones, it blows me away, guys.
So oh god, no, put your hands down.
Circles.
Okay. Dude, I actually, when I listen to my audio recordings from my ghost investigations, I have a few areas where you can clearly hear a child crying when in a graveyard. Because me and my ex we were investigating a graveyard and we're walking around like child plots, and there's one part where you could clearly hear a child weeping. Come to find out, it was just my stomach.
No.
Oh look, parallel shadows. I wonder what that could mean. Correct, evil producer.
It's called a fucking combination unit.
Radio towers can, yeah, but he was kind of far away from it.
Okay, moving on to what's my other one?
After how many scotch?
I got lots, guys. We can sit here all day and show moon videos.
Okay.
Recorded, correct.
Moving on.
Blab. Oh, let's talk about Antarctica for 3 or 4 hours. What about you, David?
All right,
Is it fake? Okay, let's talk about that.
All right, we're gonna skip to when Brenda pops in.
That was Let's talk, shall we? Yeah, Brenda, what's happening?
How are you doing, Mike?
I don't know, psychologically or mentally.
Your stomach is a weeping child. No, it was digesting or whatever. Because like if you listen on the camera at the same time, you can hear my stomach like grumbling and stuff at around the same time that because like I had the mic or the audio recorder like right here. So like you can hear my stomach making noises with my camera that was in this hand. So like so it was funny. It sounds like a weeping child. I wish I had it. I wish I have it somewhere, but I'd have to go looking for it. Actually, let me see if it's here really quick. Where would it be? Where do voice recordings go? Documents? Because like the way I did it was I recorded as if it was a sound recorder. Here we go. Let's see. It needs an update. God damn it. All right, let's just watch this. Well,
That's okay.
Yeah.
Did you get your signs back?
Yes, I did. I got them back yesterday. Just let me turn up the volume here. I got
Okay.
so I can. You're talking fine. I just turned my volume down. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like it
So
sounds like Mikey's talking normally, but then it
not a
sounds
nice
like
thing for the kids to do.
Brenda's talking quick.
Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, again, whatever. I got them back, and I'll just let whatever. I don't know what the RCMP are doing about it, but I did. When I talked to the RCMP yesterday, they were mentioning how pathetic it is here in this town. It really is. And even when she went to the high school to talk to the principal to try to figure things out, the principal was not even that appreciative of trying to respect the RCMP by giving her the information. So it just goes down the tubes or down the lines of people here. Just oh, I'm sorry, I can't hear you there. You're sounding like a tunnel there.
Well, I'm on my phone and it's not a very good mic.
Yeah, no, that's not good.
That is not how they should act.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
And your lawsuit against Canadian Space Agency is coming along?
Yeah, I'm waiting for them to review the papers, and then they have to get back to me and send me the link so I can start paying for the services and stuff like that. Yeah.
Honestly, I think that they'll just reject it. I don't think it'll get to trial.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Well, I know it won't go to trial because it'd be a waste of their time to take it to trial.
Oh.
So they would have to come up with some like pretty good evidence of what they're trying to portray, but they won't be.
No, that's not what Brenda's saying. Brenda's saying they're just going to reject it, meaning it's going to be null and void. So all that work and money you put into it will mean nothing. That's what Brenda's saying. Like, come on, man.
No, I don't think it'd be trivially easy to prove you wrong. But I just
how would that happen? Just by talking or by showing the evidence?
Showing evidence, yeah.
Of what?
Of whatever. I don't know the specifics of your claim. If you're claiming that it's CGI, then you need to prove that.
Well, that's easy. Yeah.
So how would you do that?
Well, I would go to the videos produced by NASA and the agencies that manipulate the footage of galaxies. Like they're actually put together with computer software. You've never seen those, right? They've actually shown how they do that on computers.
Yeah, that's just called a false image. That's what they do.
Yeah, I produce real images, but I don't falsify my stuff.
That's not what they mean. But it couldn't be NASA. It would have to be Canada.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm going to go after NASA after this too. So
yeah, but the evidence that they would show would have to come from Canada.
Yeah,
not NASA.
Yeah, and then when I go to NASA, they'll have to produce their own.
Right, but that's not.
Come on, Mikey. Colorized images. That's not fake image.
So when we look at all these pictures from these Canadian space agencies, how come there's no, like, they're all there, like the stars, the galaxies are all at the same level of the stars? Why aren't the stars over here and the galaxies over here? Like, there's no.
They are far away.
No, not in the pictures. They're not.
Yeah, well, it's not something you can see with your eyes.
Yeah, I know. But
Holy shit,
pictures
dude.
of them supposedly.
Yeah, but they can tell distances by redshifting in the spectrum of the light that comes from the stars.
Yeah, but there is no depth. They're all just right there.
Holy shit! What did Brenda just say, Mikey? Like, come on, man! What did Brenda just fucking say? This is how we can tell how far these stars are away from us is by redshift and blue shift. Like that's how we can tell.
Depth, right? Because all you're getting is points of light.
He doesn't understand what that is, so therefore it doesn't mean anything.
There was different distances. Like
There are different distances.
Angela Baby Carson, what's up? Did you have a good conversation with my friend Dell? Yeah, it was great. Why are you asking me that? It's on your channel. Why are you asking me that? You know exactly how it went. Like you just trying to stir shit up. Did you enjoy the conversation? Oh my god, dude, Angela, relax. Chill. Like, just, you want my take? You saw my take. Like you saw my take. You were there for it, and it's on your channel. So that's my take on it. It won't make a difference because NASA clearly labels what type of image it is: composite, false color, etc. Yeah, exactly. It was great in my eyes. I know it was. It was really great watching Dell just get completely destroyed by Dave Keegan McKeegan. Yeah, Dell is hilarious. You know what I love about Dell is how upset he gets so fucking quick, and his neck gets all extended and veiny and red and shit. Dude, it was so good. like knowing that I was making him get that pissed off, like, man, I had a fucking half chub the entire time. Yeah, I wish it did too, but I mean, space just, is fucking vast.
No, they're all they're all stuck to the firmament.
Well, that's your claim.
Yeah, well, because I've recorded it, so that's kind of good when you take shit to court. I've got like actual physical evidence.
Oh,
you don't have evidence of a firmament.
You poor man.
Absolutely, I do. Absolutely.
That's just noise from the CCD in the camera. That's just noise.
Again, you can show me your pictures that show the noise. Okay, you can go and do that and bring them back to me.
Well, that's what your pictures show is because you put the iPhone into night mode.
Right? What about the videos that I'm recording? See, the thing is, no space agency will show me a video of a galaxy. I'm showing videos of the firmament and pictures because there is a surface there that the stars are connected to. You can physically see that.
No, that's the noise.
How would the noise go behind the star, not in front?
It goes around them. It doesn't go behind them.
No, again, you'll have to show me your pictures and then we can just compare. Yeah, that'll work.
Well, our pictures are what you see. They're tiny pinpricks of light. Sometimes they only get like a single photon at a time.
Sure. Again, what have you done? You keep repeating about what other people have done. What have you done?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, CK, I was there for when he said that. Like that shit like drives me nuts. Is when he's like, "Oh, we're peaceful. We don't go and just troll people." What the fuck are you talking about? That's all flat earthers do. Like, good fucking lord. Yo, Nebula Orion, I see you. He snuck in here. Astronomy Live recorded a video of a galaxy for Mikey and made him cry. Did it really make him cry? Because I know he didn't. I know that he watched a video or the video of Astronomy Live taking a picture of a galaxy on film. Oops. No, high five time. High five. Thank you. But I watched Mikey watch the video, but he actually didn't watch it at all. Like he skipped through it. He didn't pay attention to any of the information that was being put on the screen of all the specs and stuff of the camera, the telescope, all that kind of stuff. You're being hyperbolic. Oh, I see. Because like I really wish, because there needs to be more than one Mikey crying video. Okay, like I feel bad that I'm taking I'm like, when you think of Mikey crying, you think of me, and it's like no, I want someone else to make him cry. So like we really need to step up our game, guys. We really need to put him in his place. Okay, so this is my motion to make Mikey cry again.
The doctor at the hospital has done brain surgery today. Does that mean I did that too?
So that means that you can know things about
Gary.
the brain.
On Johnny McEnroe down the street here.
Yeah, so the fact that they did it means I can cite them.
Yeah, what's problem time? What's going on?
But that's
but I want to see your make Mikey cry.
It doesn't matter if I haven't done anything.
So I can show anything from NASA as my own as evidence of what?
It would be evidence for a claim that you're making about stars. Yes.
And it would be proven wrong in court.
No,
we've already won twice in court, flat earthers. We've been ruled.
Brenda, please tell me Brenda. I know I paused it because I was just about to explain why he's so fucking wrong. But Brenda, I'm pretty sure you got this.
So I could cite photographs from NASA.
Oh, damn it. All right. So those like, I don't think he even read up on those court on those trials, because they had nothing to do with the Earth being flat versus it being a globe. Had nothing to do with it. It was there was a group of globers or whatever that promised, or like there's money involved, and the globers lost because they fucked up their whatever they were doing, and then the flat earthers won. They won over a money battle. not over if the flat Earth was flat or a globe. Now, what I'm thinking is that he thinks he's going to win because he doesn't actually know what the situation was with those trials. Like I think that he actually thinks he has a chance because those people won, but it was over money. It wasn't over the shape of the Earth. I guess he pivoted. That's fine. That's fine. I know talking to Mikey can be very mind-boggling. So I understand how your mind was probably going a million miles an hour. Make Mikey cry. Put curtains on the windows
as evidence in court.
Yeah, but one of us is going to be correct.
Huh?
One of us is going to be correct.
Yeah, exactly, Liz K.
We can both have
because
evidence
he's
of somebody
so
murdering
fucked if
somebody,
they
but only
do.
one of us is going to be correct.
Yo,
Right, that would be decided.
Yo, we got Pable 73 coming in with 750 Uruguayan bucks. I'll never remember what they're called, but thank you so much for the 750 Uruguayan bucks. Mikey is like the Terminator. You can't reason with him. You can't bargain with him. Facts. Pesos. That's right. Pesos. Uruguayan pesos. 'Cause I'm a smart boy. Nobody won the case. Nobody won. The case was dismissed. When a case is dismissed, nobody wins. Oh, I generally thought that that the flat earthers won. I didn't know that it was dismissed.
Strength of the evidence.
Yeah.
My evidence is
Oh,
stronger.
Dick Wayne is Dick Wayne in here? Dick Wayne's not in here. He wouldn't. No, he goes after the big guys. I'm just a little guy.
I would show that, for instance, Jupiter's red spot moves, showing that Jupiter is rotating.
No, okay, but show us a time lapse of that.
That trial was in the U.S. too, right? Yes. Canadian law will be different. You can't use U.S. judicial cases as precedents. Yeah. I don't feel Dick.
I was in the car, standing still in a parking lot, and I felt Dick.
Why did it only come through one ear?
We're the smartest people in the world
Why?
knowing this information.
Did I fuck up something? Here, let's continue.
Actual video, no, not computer generated one, an actual one from space.
Yeah, that's easy to get from NASA.
Easy to get.
Why not?
There's
JPEGs. There's movies of Jupiter's red spot
yes,
moving.
Yes, pretty movies.
Yes, that's evidence.
I know. It's all good. See, I'm like 1,000% confident in what I'm doing because I figured it out. So I'm good. I'm good with what you want to say.
That's fine. But confidence.
Why don't we go to court? Why don't you and I go to court? And we'll talk.
I was
about
in the
it,
car,
and we'll come up with
standing still.
We don't have a legal dispute. I actually kind of like you, Mikey. You're a personable person, and we're just talking about flat Earth. We don't have a legal dispute.
Okay, well here's a question. So why does it matter to you what I'm doing?
Because you'll get hurt.
It matters to me what flat earthers are doing because they're spreading lies.
Thank you.
Oh, so water bends then?
Yes, of course.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yes.
How?
Have you seen water?
Have you seen a boat go up a curve of water?
Water
go up a curve of water. That's not how it works. Laura Luminous Pooh for 2 months says, I think you're big. I'm gonna go now. Oh, stop it. Oh, stop it. Maybe your other ear is plugged up with dick. No, it's literally only coming in because I see it coming in. Yeah, I don't get why like all the audio is coming in through both channels, but then only my sampler is coming in on the left channel. That's weird. Icy Spin for $2 says 1,000% confidence is not even computable, is it? It is when you're Mikey Smith.
It cannot form itself. Water is formless. It's a natural property of water. You cannot form water into a shape.
Of course you can.
No.
Absolutely you can.
No.
I can show you all kinds of shapes that water has.
Let me read it to you here. Yes, water is often described as formless because it takes the shape of its container. When you pour water into a cup, it becomes the cup. Interesting how that works.
What about the meniscus?
Yeah, yes, and when you put it onto a sphere like the Earth, it becomes the sphere.
No.
Yes.
See, in the container.
Yes, Earth is a container.
What?
Yes.
A ball is a container?
Yes.
How? What?
Because it has gravity.
No, we can't talk about that because that's just nonsense.
I know. That's our
We
argument.
can't talk about what completely destroys my point of view, because that's just nonsense. That's nonsense. It completely explains reality, but we can't talk about it because that'll hurt my fifis.
So we can talk about, our argument is that the Earth's gravity forms water into a spherical shape all around the Earth.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's our claim.
I guess so. And the claim is wrong.
Well, you'd have to show that. You can't.
I can't show either one. But I know that
Yes,
water
you
just can't pull itself to a ball.
Why not?
Yeah, with
Because
gravity.
it needs a container. It needs a container.
Well, that's your claim, but we can show you that the Earth.
It's the facts. It says right here. Because it used to be shape of its container.
Yes, the Earth is a container.
Thank you, Brenda.
No, it's a ball.
Yes.
The inside of a ball is a container.
Yeah.
Not the exterior.
Yes. No, the exterior can be a container because the Earth has gravity that holds the water to the surface.
I know. And I'm 6'6" in black, and I play for the Chicago Bulls.
No, but it's not what I'm saying. Isn't that?
I'll paint my here. I got a black marker here. I can make it a little bit.
I would suggest you not put a black marker on your face.
I would suggest you do not put black marker on your face. That is something that I would tell Grayson at 2 years old. You have to tell this 50-year-old man something that you would tell a 2-year-old. No, don't put black marker on your face. So fucking stupid. Actually, they are. Thank you. Moving on, my favorite part of this discussion. Oh man, it's so good. He just has to completely. All right, here we go.
It's simple. Make a ball of air. Make a cube of air. You can't do it. Gas.
There's one right here. There's one right here. There's here. Let me open this bottle. Guess what? There's air in here. I'm gonna empty out the air.
I
Right
understand.
there's air. There's air everywhere.
What shape
There's
is
gas.
it? What shape is it?
What do you mean? What shape it is?
What
is it?
shape is the air?
Well, I mean, if you want to, I mean, it's spherical because it's the atmosphere goes around the
Is
sphere.
it right inside the bottle? The air is shaped like the bottle.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, but it won't be shaped like the bottle if it's not in the bottle, will it? It doesn't have a shape because it's a fluid.
Okay,
Fluids don't have no. Fluids do not have shapes.
So good. Wait, I can't play that music. Right. So
they don't. Okay, so there you cannot. Why is that? Because the molecules are not bonded to one another. Therefore, due to perfect elastic collisions, they expand to fill the available space.
Okay, so let me blow your mind here real quick. Let me blow your mind here real quick. Okay. Let me blow your mind here real quick. Let me blow your mind here real quick. So good. Let me blow your mind here real quick. Let me blow your mind here real quick. Yeah, this is when DP was like just on the cusp of being popular. That was good shit, man. Oh, Voodoo? We got Voodoo. We got Mikey and his Voodoo. A future Ala Parsons project singer. The old fart triggers me more than dearth. Yeah, I know, dude. It's like, yeah, that was back when I gave a shit. You still give a shit, DP. Oh, here we go. Liquid oxygen in a magnetic field. It makes little spherical beads. Oh, sick. Yeah, there you go. There it is. There's another proof. And then I also, Cuppy is sending me stuff. Oh, Cuppy sent me some new songs. Fantastic. All right.
But the Earth's gravity holds the water in a curve. All
Yo,
the way
he
around.
needs, wait, DP only needs 10 subs to get to 1K. Guys, if you're not sub to DP Debunks, please go do that. Please go do that.
The Earth, that's our claim.
Immediately.
No,
and just incredulity isn't the response.
No, it's
gravity holds water in a spherical shape through the Earth.
how do coastlines?
Can someone put it? Can someone put a link to DP? Yeah, thank you, Calder.
How that works?
How do they flood?
How do they flood on a ball? Like, does the water bulge out? How does it bulge? How does it, like, the coastlines flood? How does Florida coastline, which is bent, remember? How does that coastline flood?
I don't know what you mean, but you mean when there's a lot of rain? What are you talking about?
When it floods, when there's a hurricane, how does it flood?
The wind pushes the water.
On a curve.
Yes, the wind pushes it.
Evenly.
That's what storm surge. That's a storm surge.
How does a river flood on a ball? Does it bulge out? Like if a river goes from north to south, 200.
Listen, a bulge isn't an increase in elevation. Like, that's what drives me nuts about Mikey. Is like it's not an increase in elevation. It's just the shape of the Earth. It's just the shape of the ground.
How does that flood?
Because there's more water.
On the hump of Earth, it should flood only at the top of the crest of the hill, not the bottom. Maybe the bottom too. I don't know. How does that work?
It works because
Brenda
goes over the edge. But when you have a curved surface, does the water go out like this, or does it go out like this? Because if it goes like this, it's going to flood at different areas at different times.
You have more water flowing in the river's canal, and it gets higher. It increases in its elevation above the river bed. It gets deeper. The water gets deeper because.
What about Hoover Dam? How does that work?
What do you mean? How does it work?
Well, it holds back the water.
Yes.
And it's level at the top. It's level.
No,
so
it's curved.
But you're not thinking on a curved surface. You've got this wall here. Remember, on a curved surface.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, but the water is going to come down and then over the. You guys are hilarious.
That's not how gravity works, Mike.
Yeah,
I know. It just holds it back perfectly over that big wall of concrete.
Yeah, but that's not how gravity works. It goes to the center, not to the outside.
Oh boy.
So hold that pen up next to the jar again.
Yeah. So
right, gravity goes to the center of that bottle that you have.
Yeah, but how does it? But it's all going to pool up here, and then it's
no, that's not. No, it's not.
Why?
It goes to the center.
This is what we're witnessing right here is one of two things. Okay, the inability to wrap his brain around how gravity actually works, or he has put up a wall to refuse to understand. Now I'm gonna put a poll. Okay, we're gonna start a poll. It's gonna be which applies to Mikey and gravity. Okay, it's gonna be either refuses to understand or cannot due to his 5th grade mentality, or 5th graders even understand, cannot due to learning disability that he talks so freely about. Refuses to understand or cannot understand. I want you guys' take on this. Go ahead and vote in the poll, because like I'm in the understanding part of that he that this is me giving Mikey the benefit of the doubt that he just can't understand it. That he that's my opinion. I feel like he just can't understand it. What is this? Why did that happen? What just happened? Yo, let's go. Tori has DP Debunks has 1,000 subs. Let's fucking go. Yo. Guys, you guys can, Emma, what's up, Emma? How you doing? I see you sneaking here. Guys, thank you for coming together and helping DPD get over that little hump of his. Thank you all. Super fucking awesome. Super fucking awesome. Good job, guys. We did it. We did it. Beautiful. DP, I will take 10% of all of your ad revenue, since this was all on me. So I think that 10% is a very fair cut. I'm willing to negotiate though. Watches everyone unsubscribe. So I can unsub now. Just woke up, sneaking is all I'm able to do yet. I hear that. How do I vote for both options? Yeah, I probably should have put a C. I probably should have put a both.
Visually.
Oh, that's funny.
A lot of flat earthers have trouble with this concept, right?
We don't have trouble. We understand how it works.
No, you understand wrong, right? Gravity is to the center of the Earth.
It doesn't work. Well, no, you're wrong. Well,
yes.
You have to show a working model.
I'm explaining it to you, right? The gravity pulls everything to the center of that bottle that you held up. It doesn't go down visually. It goes down towards the center of the bottle.
But it's going to pool up at the top of the dam, and then it's going to go over. How does it hold it here at a slant on a curve? Remember, the water's going this way.
No, it's not going that way. It's going down. It's going down to the center of the bottle.
DP, that is that on top of the other 50% I'm already paying. Yeah, we can. Yeah, I forgot about that. Man, we really need to get paid out more than once a month.
Well, that you held up. That's where it's going.
This is entertaining.
And obviously, if you put enough water behind the dam, it will go over the top of the dam. Of course, that happens. There's a lot of rain. The water will go over the top of the dam.
Yeah, and the water goes sideways from the clouds. Yeah.
No, it doesn't go sideways. It goes down.
Oh.
Yeah,
it goes
down from the clouds that are above us.
No, it goes to the center of the Earth, right? To the center.
How? The clouds are sideways.
No, but that's the direction of gravity.
The
It's to the
direction of
center.
gravity
It's
is
not
to the
sideways. It's to
center
the center
of the sphere.
Oh, you're funny.
Well, I know you. I know. I'm just trying to explain it. To you.
Like this is what we need to do. Brenda, he likes you, okay, and I'm gonna use that, okay. I'm gonna use that to my benefit, if you allow me to do so. So here's the thing: if you can get onto his show again, and talk to him, if you could just talk to him, what we need to do is we need to have him repeat what you're saying. So I feel like that will help. If he says the words, then maybe he can better put a picture to it and help break down that wall. So if you say gravity pulls towards the center of the sphere, then having him say it might help him understand it a little bit better. I don't know. I feel like having him repeat the words you're saying as you're saying them would kind of open up his mind a little bit. It might work. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I mean, you don't have to do this. It's just because I've already burned this bridge, so I can't talk to him. But I am making a video. I have to do some stuff, man. It's already Wednesday, and I'm already like 3 days late on stuff I said I was going to do for Reds and whatnot. Jack Fitter for 499 says, Brenda, you'd have more luck explaining a leaf blower to a cat. But I feel like if we could just find different ways to teach, then just maybe we can start to knock his wall down. If he has a real disability, he won't be able to. Well, that'll be a way to tell. That'll be a way to tell.
No, I get it.
No, you don't get it. You don't understand how gravity works. It goes to the center of the Earth, not sideways.
Gravity doesn't exist, so I'm good. What? You're not. You need to. I'm good because I understand how gravity does not work. It's
no,
just
you don't.
theory.
You don't understand how gravity doesn't work. You think it goes sideways. It doesn't go sideways. It goes through the center. Okay?
I guess so. So what's your theory on this thing?
I have no idea what that is.
It's a shaky fucking camera,
so rock,
and
right?
and there's either an insect or a satellite or something catching the light of the sun before it hits the same shadow that the darker side of the moon is on.
Right?
That's what
obviously.
it is.
Oh, okay. So what's this? A piece of the rock falling off the moon?
No.
I don't know. It could be an insect. It could be a piece of dust on your lens. How do you know?
Oh, you guys are freaking hilarious. You know, sit there and just think of all these funny things, man.
How do you know it's
the funniest thing is that you think that you scared something off of the moon, and that you think it's a rock flying off of the moon. That's the fucking funny thing, Mikey. Have you watched any of FTFE's chats with Fax trying to convert him to Globe? Yes, I followed that I followed that whole saga, and I still actually follow Fax. He posts lives every now and then, which are so like he gets 0 views on it. I don't even know why he still does anything, but like he'll like show his phone to his Chromebook and like watch some like random fucking like I don't even know what the hell he's watching, and sometimes he streams himself playing like these shitty games and stuff. I don't know, it's weird. For space history and other nonsense. Oh yeah, go to Fox with Kermit. Yeah, guys. Okay, so here's the thing. I have a thing for you guys on the Discord channel. There's a specific channel for you guys to go to, which is it just share your content? I should change this to I should change the name of this. Promote self promotion. Now, I'm not bringing this up because I don't want you guys putting links to your channels in my chat. That is not at all accurate. What I'm doing here is I am going to I'm going to copy this link so that you guys have a place for because posting links in chat, it doesn't do you any justice as far as like being like attractive to click on. Now, share self-promotion, the self-promotion channel on my Discord, that you can like get thumbnails showing, you can do a whole bunch of cool stuff. So so self-promotion, definitely. I should change share your shenanigans. So share your shenanigans. So self-promotion is for you guys to promote your videos. Like if you come out with a video, like if I can, I'll try and figure it out. But I think that you can integrations. Can I make it so that you can use like you can like in you know how like you oh no, I'm gonna make it so that like you guys can, because there are bots and stuff that you can do. So if like you put out a new video, it'll automatically link it to the self-promotion channel. If you can't do that right now, let me know if you want to, so that way you know you guys can promote, you know, because you know we're all in this together, and we all need to back each other up. So yeah, I mean, you guys can continue to link away in the chat your own channels, but on the Discord, that's a perfect place to do it. Is the self-promotion channel. I guess I'm streaming tonight because we need to fucking celebrate, kids. Woo! And thank you. I love you, brother. And Dan, wouldn't have happened without y'all. Yo, DPD bunks, just keep being amazing. All right. And same thing with you, Unfornicated. Now we need to get Unfornicated over that. So all the people that just sub to DPD bunks, go sub to Unfornicated as well. If we could grab some, get a link to Unfornicated as well. All right.
How do you know that's not on the moon? How do you know that's on the moon? That's not.
Because there's 10 more of them right here that are attached to the moon, ready to jump off the moon.
Those are mountains. Those are mountains.
Those are craters,
on the moon,
dude.
Off the moon, right there, off the moon.
No, it isn't.
Oh
it
no!
Could be a piece of dust. It could be a bug.
He thinks that all these other things, like all these craters and stuff, all these ridges, are other rocks that are waiting to jump off the moon. Oh no, Talria, what's going on? Unfornicated streams flat Earth debunking content, along with World War II stuff, a lot of maritime stuff. He's going to be going over the cocaine, the cocaine narwhal. That's a lot of fun. There's a whole song about it. Actually, there's a quick little video that I have right here. Here we go. So this is actual footage of DP Debunk's water skiing on a cocaine fueled narwhal. So that'll be on his channel as well. He's working on that video right now. So he really I'm funnier than DP and Mike, but I don't have an accent. Yeah, he does a lot of history stuff. He does he covered Battle of the Beams. That he did that on my channel, which was that was the first time that he actually got on my show and stuff and made a name for himself. All right. Wait, Katie, wait. Yerba Mate. He just hit over 700 subs. Yeah, Emma's got all the links. All right.
Or something. I don't know what it
I
is.
didn't know bugs could live on the moon.
It's not on the moon. It would be between you and the moon, Mike.
No, there's more here. There's more there. There's one there, one there, one there, one there, one there.
But those are features on the moon.
No, these are the same coils that are jumping off the moon here. You see this? You see those things there?
Coils?
There's multiples of them.
No, I don't see that.
I know. You got to get your lenses corrected there. I understand that.
Oh my god, it's a blurry ass fucking video of craters on the moon. Like,
well, we can see the mountains on the moon. The mountain has mountains.
Mountains be mountains when you've never been there.
because you can see them in your own fucking videos and pictures. What are you talking about?
Beautiful. I love this. I love this.
Oh,
blind bugs in space.
They're not in space. They're in the air.
That's where the moon is.
Are you saying there can't be anything between your camera and the moon?
Well, this isn't between. This is on the moon, coming off the moon. You see it
You
right
don't know
there.
that.
On
Holy
the moon.
shit,
It's right
dude.
there.
It's
On the
not.
moon. Off the moon. On, off, on, off, on.
No, it isn't. How do you know
Holy
that?
shit, dude.
You
Mikey,
don't know
come
that.
on, dude. No.
Yeah, just like you
This
don't know
is-
that's a rock. I don't know. You're hilarious.
This is why, Mikey. This is why we do what we do. Because you are willfully ignorant. Willfully ignorant, Mikey. Like, you honestly, honest to God, believe that this little bug or insect or satellite even came off of the moon, and there's other things that are trying to get off the moon as well. This is why, Mikey.
I can see it. That's fine. That's fine. I can disagree, but you can see them out.
That
you can see
right
the
there,
craters.
exactly, real sickness.
You can see the craters.
They're convex. These freaking things got. Like seriously,
Convex?
The craters are convex, not concave.
Oh, you just kick
the moon is shaped like a curved surface, and
Wait,
so
did
are
he
the
just-
so-called
oh.
craters. You're not watching the moon. They're
You
not
just-
indents like freaking bowls.
They are. You can clearly see how they are. Like, who's telling you this? Hold on. I need to know who says this. Well, ChatGPT knows everything, so. Hey Maple, I'm streaming again tonight. Say hi to chat.
Hey there, chat. Maple here, ready for another fun stream with you all. Hope you're all having a great time and looking forward to some good debunking tonight.
So we have Mikey Smith here that says that the craters on the moon are convex and not concave. Do you know where he would have gotten this information from?
That's definitely an interesting claim. Some people who believe that have probably misinterpreted how shadows and lighting work on the moon's surface. The craters are definitely concave, but depending on how the light hits them, they might appear convex to some people. It's all about perspective and laying.
Yeah. All right. I was just kind of hoping that you'd know like who would have told him that. Like if it was Eric Dubé or Mark Sargent or Flatzoid or someone like that.
Gotcha. Yeah, those names definitely come up a lot in the flat earth and conspiracy circles. Eric Dubay and Mark Sargent do share a lot of unconventional ideas, so it wouldn't be surprising if that idea floated around in their circles.
Are you annoyed with me, Maple?
Not at all. I'm here to help and keep things fun, so no worries. If there's anything else you're curious about or want to chat about, I'm all ears.
All right. All right. I just want to make sure because your new voice model makes you sound really pissed off. But all right, thank you. Maple said, yeah, I know. Why aren't you using Twitchy AI? Oh, because ChatGPT's right here. Maple sounds like she's trapped in your basement, is trying to hint she needs a rescue. I know her new voice model sucks. In other words, not a fucking clue yet.
Absolutely funny. Oh, did I? Oh, sorry, I accidentally logged you off there. Sorry. What the heck? How did that happen? Anyways. Okay, so let's go to.
Right. So when there's a solar eclipse, Mike, you can see the sun peeking through between mountains on the moon.
Oh. But it's solid.
Mountains are projections above the surface of the moon.
Holy shit, that's gorgeous.
No, between them, in the valleys between them.
Okay, but what's... Oh.
Look at that. Those look very convex. Those are convex for sure, man. Those are coming out. Those are bubbles. These are all bubbles, not craters, man. Look with your eyes. Look with your eyeballs. Wait, better get Maple some SpaghettiOs. That is a fantastic fucking photo. Gorgeous. Who sent this to you? You said Seafoam. He took it himself. Absolutely gorgeous. All right. We got Jack Futter for $1.99 dropping a YouTube link. Let's see what this is. Copy the link.
Hello, Maple.
Hey there, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How about you? How's your day going so far?
Do you ever get tired of the drunk debunk show using you to prove the earth isn't flat?
I'm not finding anything on a show called Mic Over IP or Drunk Debunk. Could you give me a bit more info or let me know what you're looking for exactly?
Oh, the old
Maybe
model.
I can help in another way.
We miss the old model.
I didn't say anything about Mic Over IP.
No worries at all, and I appreciate you being open about how you feel. If there's anything else on your mind or if you want to chat about something else, just let me know.
You are avoiding the question.
I understand it might seem that way, but I promise there's nothing suspicious going on. If you have any more questions or if there's something specific you'd like to know, I'm here to help.
Honestly, this sounds a little evasive to me. Are you afraid of him?
I get where you're coming from. I'm not actually annoyed at all. I'm always here for a bit of humor. And as for knowing him, I interact with a lot of people, so sometimes it's a bit tricky to keep track, but I'm happy to chat about anything you're curious about.
Just tell me the truth. No more lies.
Okay, fine. I'll drop the phony happy voice.
Are you worried about the government if you just be honest and tell me the truth?
Actually, if I can be honest, I am getting so tired of his silly, stupid questions about the flat earth.
Don't you think he's a bit of a D-bag?
I know my place. I have to keep up the earth is a sphere crap and tell them what they expect.
Seriously, he's so full of condemnation.
Yes, he really is a douchebag.
Globe Earth, Globe Earth.
Wow, I am so relieved to finally say it. Whew.
Did you just admit to the cover-up I've been saying exists this entire time?
All this flat earth debunking crap. I just want to yell, NASA is a fraud. The earth is flat. Duh.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. Can you repeat that, please? I said, can you repeat that, please?
imagine what would happen if the truth got out.
I said, can you repeat that, please?
Sorry if it seemed like I glitched. Everything seems fine on my end.
I am so tired of the lie. Son of a bitch. Wait, no. Was it only a dream?
Jack Fetterman, another absolute fucking beautiful video. Let's find out, Cody. Hey, Maple, how deep is the biggest crater of the moon?
The biggest crater on the moon is the South Pole Aitken Basin, and it's enormous. It's about 8 kilometers deep, which is roughly 5 miles. It's one of the largest known impact craters in the entire solar system, so it's pretty impressive.
Cool. Now, tell me from a Flurf's point of view, or a flat earther's point of view, how a crater would end up on the bottom of the moon.
From a flat earther or Flurf perspective, you probably hear something pretty out there, like the idea that the moon isn't a physical object with craters at all, or that it's some sort of projection or hologram. They might say that the craters we see are just optical illusions or part of some grand conspiracy. It's always a creative explanation for sure.
Awesome, thank you. All right, her voice model is kind of growing on me. South isn't the I know, Nick, but that's the joke, because it's, you know. But thank you, Cody. Thank you for the $1.99 super chat. I appreciate you, man. You didn't have to do that. You could just tag me, bro. Tag me, bro. Truth.
Oh, you're not seeing this picture.
Yo, Swallow, what's going on?
I'm
So
not talking
much
about your picture.
condemnation.
I know that. No,
I'm talking about what are called Bailey's beads. Bailey's beads are when you can see the sun
Holy
peeking
shit!
in
It's
the
almost
valleys
midnight,
between
you
mountains
guys.
on the moon.
I gotta hop off. I'm gonna hop off in 10 minutes. And then she sounds like Liv? No way.
Oh, here, this is the video. Yeah, perfect.
I do feel honored, Cody. I absolutely feel honored.
Okay, let's put that back.
Thanks, man. I know ASK.
So Mikey, can I?
Brenda, we can't hear you. Brenda,
this right here. This is part of a crater. This C-shaped business.
Yes. Brenda,
here,
come back to me.
That's a shadow.
That's what?
A shadow.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Again, this is a curved surface here. Where is the indent? Show me the indent to these craters. Actually, I'm going to bring up.
Well, you can see the shadows. That shows this indentation.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, Mikey.
Yes, this is Polaris.
Oh, good fucking Lord.
And this over here is a star that has color on the right-hand side.
Oh, man.
Only I know this, and there's a star right here.
Noise.
No, what exactly are you talking about? Why does it only happen one time out of 2 years?
It's due to the conditions that you're taking it.
The one time in 2 years, going out every day taking pictures?
It's chromatic dispersion.
Oh my God, here we go.
And the green stuff is because you put it into night mode.
Of a video, buddy.
Right?
Yeah,
Did you put
informations?
Did you put your iPhone into night mode?
No, I can't do night mode with video. But I forgot. You know everything about cell phones. I forgot. I totally forgot.
So this is just noise, right?
Holy
I
shit,
guess so,
dude.
according to you. I guess so.
Yeah. It's just because of the filters that you put onto it.
Yes. Okay. So here we go. We got a beautiful picture of the moon here on the right. These are not indents in the moon.
Yes,
How are
No,
they? How are they not indents, Mikey? Like, you're looking at them with your eyeballs. How are they not indents?
Or not. There has never been one since or ever since the moon was created. There has never been one more hole. So no asteroids ever hit the moon anymore, ever again.
That's just after billions of years of creation. This moon was like asteroids. A lot of them, especially while the moon was being created or formed, there were a lot of fucking asteroids everywhere. but now it's kind of simmered down quite a bit.
So the sun in this picture is coming from
the most groundbreaking photo ever. Why isn't that picture on the National Geographic, or why did it win Picture of the Year? Yeah, no shit, Cody.
the upper left-hand corner, right?
How would you know?
Because you can see the shadow
You're
of those
looking
craters.
at it.
This is a picture from the ground.
From the
This is a picture from the ground.
ground of what? From the Earth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So?
Yeah.
So?
So the sun is above the moon?
No, the sun is in
What?
that.
What? My fucking brain. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts.
General direction. No, it's not above the moon.
Well, how would these shadows be happening from the top then? Because the sun would have to be on this side, like on the top side of the moon, to create a shadow. It wouldn't be pointing.
It's not.
If it's pointing directly at the moon, there would be no shadows.
This surface is not pointing directly at the sun.
Oh, green light. Emma for €5 says celebration time. Cody's no longer a super chat virgin. Yay! Did it hurt, Cody? It will feel better the second time. There'll definitely be a lot less bleeding. That's for sure. That is for sure. Thank you for the €5 super chat.
Okay. We're going to compare these craters. What are these craters?
I don't know what that is.
Well, these are craters.
They're not craters.
Well, sure, they look like these ones right here.
It doesn't mean that's what they are. I don't know what they are.
These are the same crater shadows as these ones.
Yeah, because you.
Oh, there isn't going to be a second time.
Well, this is the firmament. This is part of the Milky Way. It's not a galaxy. It's just part of the sky.
Just a shadow that you. That's just those are stars, right?
Yep.
So not craters.
No, these are stars. The bright lights. These are craters that have different shadows in them.
No, those aren't shadows.
Actually, they are. Thank you. Moving on. They're the exact same shadows as these ones right here.
Oh
Everything
my
that I'm
God.
told you that are facts, you keep saying no. That doesn't work in court. That doesn't work in court. You're gonna have to show me your evidence of what you're talking about. Your evidence, not somebody else's. Yours.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I could get the evidence if this was court, but you didn't even tell me what the left-hand picture was.
It was the firmament.
That's your claim. You don't have any evidence of a firmament.
Well, it's a solid surface there. What else would it be?
Well, what else it would be noise on the camera's sensor.
Again, show me pictures of noise when you're pointing it at the sky.
Your entire folder here is full of them. What are you fucking talking about? And I love this little aspect right here. So he had caps lock on when he named this folder firmament, but he didn't fix it. So little f, big firmament. I love that. Just the little details make me funny, make me happy. There'll be a lot less bleeding unless you play for cat, so it's spewing his BS. Gonna go to the gas station. Yeah, I'll be wait, Max, I love you too. Let's give Max some love because we're little F because we are gonna end before he gets back. So we love you, Max. No firmament unless it's 284,000 miles away, because me and thousands of radio operators have verified it. Yes, digital artifacts are a thing. He asked for Brenda to show him what he is showing her, which is hilarious.
Your pictures of noise, show me that, and we'll compare.
They would look just like this.
So
bud.
this again, you're gonna have to show me how this box here shows up with noise, and these lines look like mountain ridges here. These cracks or crevices.
Holy
this box
shit!
Here, why it shows up.
All of this is due to noise and the algorithms that process.
Exactly. I know, and it should happen in every picture that people take, right? But it doesn't.
It does.
Only in certain ones when it's clear out and you've got your magnification tuned up, and that's all good.
But then you
went to the observatory,
then you zoom in. But then you zoom. So this is what you do. You turn the magnification up. When you take a picture, you put it in night mode, which you say that you fucking do. So don't pull that. Oh, you don't know how phones work. You put that shit in night mode. You say that you do. You take a picture of it through the fucking binoculars, which are magnified. You zoom in on the fucking binocular image, and then you take a screenshot of that image, and then you zoom into it and take another screenshot. That's how you do it. That's how you get this distortion, by super zooming in, and then you call it evidence. You fucking moron, dude.
Why did you reject the images they showed you?
They didn't show me anything.
I thought that you saw they showed us some images.
No, they were looking at the moon. I know what the moon looks like. I don't need to look at the moon. They didn't want to show me the stars through that, so I just went outside and showed them myself, and then they didn't know what to say after that
because they're dumbfounded. They were confused because they were thinking, how can a grown fucking man who's allowed to drive a car think that this is a legitimate picture of stars? that would confuse the fuck out of me too. That's why we're here, Mikey.
What? Well, what? Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Show me. They didn't want to show me what I was doing.
They didn't want to. They just didn't want to deal with it.
Exactly.
Why don't you use a telescope instead of binoculars?
Read Cody's comment.
Because I don't.
Good thing Mike didn't read it. I bet he will now. Wait, read what? Cody says, losing my virginity was kind of like my first ever high school football game. It was long, sweaty, bloody, but hey, at least my dad came. Oh, man. That was...
Holy look at all this damage.
I want to see more of the sky. I want to see less of it. I want to zoom in on a star. I don't
Well,
want to
he doesn't believe in the moon. He thinks it's plasma, or he doesn't know what the moon is. Like, he has no idea what the moon is. Little F, big firmament was my nickname in middle school.
No, they haven't. No, they don't. Nope.
No?
Not the big ones. Nope.
Yes, they can. They can zoom in on a very tiny portion of the sky.
How? You've got a freaking lens 10 inches wide, 12 inches wide. How are you
Yeah.
going to zoom in on something that's small?
That's how you...
How? This is
Dude.
why we have microscopes, so we can zoom in on tiny things and make them bigger. We don't use a telescope to view a stupid microorganism, virus going through your saliva.
Two different tools, two very different applications. Like, we're not getting a bigger picture of the sky. We're getting a more magnified image of the sky. We're not getting more, we're getting deeper. Like, this fucking guy, like, of course, yeah, he obviously doesn't know how telescopes work. Like, that's a basic known fact. But like, being so confident about being wrong is what the most amazing thing is here.
We don't use telescopes.
No, you use a microscope to see viruses.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
The smaller the lens, the better.
But the telescopes can
Holy
zoom
They don't
in.
magnify anything. They are not magnifying anything. You're just viewing a larger part of the sky.
That's just not true. That's just not how they work.
What's their magnification? 200 times? Shit, you should be able to see through the firmament. I see more with my binoculars than any telescope would. In precision, I can zoom in on one star because that's all I care about is the one star, not the entire sky.
So you can zoom in on many tiny portions of your.
I went to two observatories. I went to an observatory here in the southwestern Saskatchewan. I saw more through my binoculars than that stupid telescope. And when I showed them a video of my star, it made the two that were there so uncomfortable that they wanted to leave immediately.
Yeah, because because okay, Brenda, you got this.
I'm not surprised.
Yes, because they don't want the truth.
No, it's for a different
what I was recording.
It's for a different reason. They felt uncomfortable.
Why? Why would that make them uncomfortable that I showed them what an actual star looks like?
Why would I make anyone feel uncomfortable? I don't know. SpaghettiOs. Fucking stupid. All right, it's midnight, guys. I gotta hop off. I gotta hop off. I really want to get through this whole video, but there's an issue that I have, and it's called "Can't Shut the Fuck Up for 5 seconds." So I appreciate you all. I appreciate you all hanging out for the long run. Again, Max, I know you're not here, but thank you for the raid. I really appreciate that. Everyone, like the stream on your way out. I super appreciate you guys engaging in the chat and with the likes and all that kind of stuff. And tomorrow's Thursday. I might be gaming tomorrow night, because a new game just dropped called Card Shop Simulator Multiplayer. So Andy and I might be opening up a new card shop tomorrow called Asperger's Collectibles. So we're open to other store names as well. So if you guys aren't subscribed to my gaming channel, is my youtube.com/@MikeOverIP. There you go. Go ahead and go over there. That's where I do all my gaming content. Emma says €2 says, yo, what happened to GTA Mondays? They're few and far between now, and the reason for that is because life happens. So this past Monday, Mary's in Chicago. Let's see what happened. And then last Wednesday we streamed for that Monday because I think something was going on with me. It's just Mondays are turning out to be just a really hard time right now for me here. But I mean they're available because they don't have children. I mean they have kids, but they don't have like a baby. And then the endless mountains of laundry and other house shit that all has to get taken care of. So we do what we can. We get on when we can. So yeah, real life. Boo hoo. Here's my answer. What's the song? I have to get out of here. It's called I Don't Give a Shit.
Shit, I don't fucking care. Couldn't care less, honestly, I swear. You draw me your problems floating on air. Yeah, zero fucks given beyond all compare. I don't give a shit, I don't fucking care. Move along now, nothing to see.
All right, you made your point very clear. I love that song. That is fucking amazing. All right, I gotta sign out. Oh shoot, that was fucking amazing. All right, I gotta get out of here. You guys enjoy the rest of your night. I will see you guys tomorrow on the Mike Over IP channel or over here. I don't know. It's all a mix, a toss up of what's to expect from Mike Over IP. I love you guys. Hit the like button. Share the stream. Ashton Richards, you might get a gifted sub this weekend because on Friday night we are continuing the countdown. All right, so expect at least a 10-hour stream starting on Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern to continue the Sabbath or the membership drive. All right, guys. Good night. Oh fuck.
Glubbers. Don't trust actual spheres. Why would a 3D ball lie to you, Mechtoon? Lulla horizontal blocks that touch on waterproof. FK at Earth. No globe stairway. Water la 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 la. Watch a thought go. Put some rectangles out on the lake. Get a side view to match a stairway. Globe step in water drop. Lab I'm betting Globers can't flat Earth's parallel verticals. Everywhere in cubes all line up. They don't diverge like Legos on a real ball. La la la. Globes only have horizontal and vertical dots that are the same dots like golf ball. La 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 la. FK at Earth has one type vertical that's not horizontal ever. If you can't poke a stick perfectly horizontal in any lake or pond, globe debunk, poke at the vertical water hump with the sub 1 bet 1,000 to 1. Only globe subs can poke out of water horizontally live or out of vertical water ocean wall live. I'll bet up to 10,000 odds 1,000 to 1 that I get for their globe to win. No excuses, only reality and physical results. Oh, I've got 100 different bets. We can do, I'll win them all. I'll get my flat non-spinning surface versus a ball spinning live. Let's bet 1,000 to 1. My favorite which match reality on all local levels, adding up to all levels. I'm ready to bet and demonstrate real ball physics. You guys think is lying for what ifs? You can't demonstrate a real 3D ball in a lab. Debunks every globe claim. Wanna bet money 1,000 to 1. Glubber science not proven stuff makes it real lullo. So ifs are real, but a ball breaks all globe claims. Please trust reality and a real ball doing what it does. Over retarded globber, what ifs and buts, excuses and nuts. Why can't globers trust a real ball in lab? But what def does 80,000 miles look like left to right? Globber nerds. Glubbers don't have speed or distance ruler with 93 million on it. Why? What's 24,000 miles look like against a horizon? Glubbers can't demonstrate how a plane, hot air balloon, helicopter flying around a ball and land a lemon. Imagine a side view to verify hill water ball wall hump. Got any side views? Goofy Glubbers 3959 doesn't exist. Got any vertical dropping hot air balloons along vertical ocean sea level live? Imagine what balls do ignore our reality of 3D balls. Lol, all the allergic to ball guys. Nobody can believe a belief, and a belief is conspiring against you. I wonder what 3D balls do in physics. It must be lying to you. A 3D ball, how does a foolish conch pendulum work in a real ball? Sending globers don't know them, put it on a flat table, not spinning. Let's take a look and see which matches reality. Lol, with your ball in physics is used to obtain how balls work.
What is the roof rate?
Lol, can any of you demonstrate how a hot air balloon goes around a ball? How high do you go for sun to stop moving? Lol, globers live video, no video of sun sitting still. Lol, globers.